Taylor watch.
Oh my God! Wait. I was so focused on saying happy birthday that I just went blank. Damn.
You were well, fitting that I'm Taylor watch. Welcome back.
You
to
get your solo moment for your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Yes. Everybody say happy birthday to Kelly.
As you can see, Gia decorated the studio so much. So thank you for decorating. Thank you for being sweet and for celebrating me.
I just gave you that solo moment.
Yes, I appreciate
for your
that.
birthday.
Yes.
Yeah,
You were thinking in your head how to transition into Happy Birthday, the song.
Exactly right. Because I was like, okay, she's going to do her intro, and then I'm going to say happy birthday, and then my mind just went blank. It's been a while since we've done this, okay?
It has actually been a minute.
Yeah.
You were going to say happy birthday like how Frosty the Snowman always says
happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Of course.
It's literally, that's how I feel today. Amidst all of the birthday excitement, I almost forgot that the one thing that I'm looking for on my birthday, truly, and you guys know this about me, is a tall, cold glass of Pink Whitney.
Yes. Birthday shots are in order.
Birthday shots are so in order.
Yes.
To my left with the little mirror ball hanging for those watching on YouTube. Oh my God. Perfection. Love Pink Whitney so much. And shout out to the Spit and Chicklets guys and to Ryan Whitney, the creator of Pink Whitney. We were showing them a little bit of support over Black Friday, Cyber Monday, because they are besties of ours. But everybody knows that Pink Whitney is the #1 best pink lemonade flavored vodka, one of our favorites of all time. If you show up to a party with this, you show up to a pregame, you show up wherever you are, you head out to your local spot, they've got Pink Whitney ready to pour out for you.
Yep.
You know that you're going to be drinking good, you're going to be feeling good, you're going to be loving your life.
Oh, yes. And Pink Whitney's new label makes it easier to find and buy, and it's better looking than ever.
Woo!
And Pink Whitney also has their 20-shot buckets, which is perfect for any party, occasion, or group gathering. And they also have a size for every occasion, a variety of small sizes to grab and go, and larger sizes to share, gift, or enjoy at your at-home bar. Like Kelly said, Pink Whitney is the #1 flavored vodka, so take your shot with Pink Whitney.
Woo, but huge shouts to Gia for decorating the studio. I am not a birthday bitch, as you know, which may come as a surprise. I feel like some people assume that I would like that and I would like a day of attention, but for some reason on my birthday I do not. That's the one time where I'm like, ooh, don't look at me.
It's
and
a
I
lot.
don't know why that is, and I don't know when that happened to me, but it happened to me at a certain point. But I appreciate you buying me a sash and doing all this, and now
if
it
you
feels like
don't
I'm celebrating.
if you won't make it a big deal, then I will. Because
and I appreciate that. My mom will love this because she also was struggling this weekend when I basically said, like, don't even mention my birthday on Monday. And she was having a hard time. So thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you to everybody that wish me birthdays. Good. I'm 35 this year. Kind of a big. It's a milestone.
You look
people
gorgeous.
Say.
You look slay.
Thank you. I did do a collagen face mask.
Oh,
last night,
love.
which was really great. And actually, it was yesterday, but feeling good about it still.
Any big plans tonight or anything?
Actually, I will tell you my plans.
Ooh.
I have no plans with people because I love to just turn my brain off. So I'm getting McDonald's for dinner.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think I'm going to get a Big Mac, a McChicken, just for like the side.
Of
and
course.
Maybe I'll have that later.
As an appetizer.
And then I'm going to do a small fry and perhaps a McFlurry Oreo.
Ooh,
Dr.
love.
Pepper.
Can I say one thing, though?
Yeah.
The new containers for the McFlurries.
The worst.
Killer.
I hate them.
Just
I
kill the whole McFlurry
understand they're trying to
vibe.
do less plastic, whatever. Give me the plastic
No,
for the McFlurry.
give me the
I need the
plastic.
plastic for it.
It's
For
disgusting.
the straws and the McFlurry.
Yeah.
Bring it back. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to sit in my house with a stomachache probably from all of that food.
Of
and
course.
Then at 10:45 p.m., I'm going to see Hamnet.
Shut
For
up!
myself, yes. I'm
Okay,
so
great.
excited because I really wanted to see it. And
Yeah.
I forgot it just came out.
Wait,
Like
you're
this
going to
last
have to
week.
give me a full
I will.
review.
I will.
My man, Paul.
Of course. Well, I'm seeing it, of course, because of Paul. But it's
Yeah.
a William, it's a Shakespeare type thing.
Gooch, who works at Barstool, texted
Yeah.
Madeline and was like, I immediately thought of you and Gia when I saw this movie.
Yes, and Jeff D said the same.
Hmm.
I've got people in all walks of life telling me that
Apparently
I'll
it's
enjoy
really
it, so-
sad.
But that sounds great. Yeah, I
Yeah,
love,
honestly.
I'll cry my eyes out. I have an excuse to
and then
cry.
go right to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
yeah.
great. Is it be over by midnight?
Yeah.
I'm right by the theater. Oh, it's just
Oh,
great.
right. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
Yeah. It's gonna be fantastic. So
Well, that sounds lovely.
I'm very excited about that. Nice little evening. I'll get to turn off my phone in that time.
Yeah.
Oh, I just can't wait.
And then at the end of the movie, you'll have a bunch of texts.
Right, which is
You're like,
amazing.
"Happy
People are like,
birthday."
how is everything? How's it going?
Yeah.
Everything's great. So I'm excited to do that, to see that, and
Fabulous.
then just to move on with my day after that. But 35 is people say it's a milestone. I kind of feel that way.
Yeah.
I guess like at the fives, you know, like 35, 40, 45.
Yeah, for sure.
That's at this point in life what we're celebrating. But yeah, I feel no different. I really don't. I feel exactly the same as I did last year.
Yeah. I feel like in between, it's like the 10s are kind of when you're like, oh, wow. And then like like 34 to 35, like, is there that much of a difference?
I'm kind of like, whatever.
Yeah.
My 25th birthday, my friends threw a surprise party for me, and it was lovely. But I really, really hate surprises. Like hate.
I don't really like surprises either.
Surprise parties.
Yeah.
And like I found out after the fact that there was like drama about it and like where to hold it and like what was happening or whatever. And like I still to this day am stressed out thinking about how much stress went into planning that party 10 years ago. Like that's the level I'm at. So I'm thankful to have a moment for myself.
Well, you were talking about having a big party.
Yes, I've been talking about this mythical party for months now. I will have a party at some point. I know I'm thinking January. I actually reached out to the place. I reached out to the first the place we went to with work, not the other place, because I want to wait and do something at that place.
That seems more like casual, like a dinner party or something.
Yes, and also so we could be on the roof, remember?
Right, so true.
And so anyway, so I reached out about a date. They have yet to get back to me in January, thinking, oh, this will be nice. But I have said that I'm going to have a party that will celebrate my 35th birthday, but also 10 years of living in New York City. I have been planning this party or thinking of this party since last year when it was 10 years.
So have I.
Right.
Literally, and you said you were going to dress up as the Empire State Building.
Yes.
And the Statue of Liberty.
Yes, I'm the Statue of Liberty.
I was so excited.
It's going to be a New York themed party, and you have to come in theme. But it's like, I've been talking about it. Last year was my 10th year in New York. So now we're on 11 years and 35. Hopefully we'll get it done in January. I'm just like
Fingers crossed.
I'm a bad planner in that way. I get overwhelmed.
It's really stressful.
I get overwhelmed with the dates. Picking specifically.
Picking a date.
Because then
making
I feel bad,
sure people can come.
Yeah. And then what if I pick this date and like some of my besties really can't make it? Then I'll be really upset.
Then it's brutal.
Yeah.
And then the anticipation of like, are people going to show up?
Right. Like that's a lot of stress for me. Yeah. And for someone who doesn't really who doesn't love to like throw a party for herself, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's maybe better to do it like a month off so that,
less pressure.
Exactly.
Which is the name of the game. So yeah, it's my birthday and can't wait for it to be over.
And it's my birthday and I'll cry if I want to.
Cry if I want to.
Yeah.
Cry if I want to.
That'll be you at Hamnet tonight.
Yes, it will be me at Hamnet. So I'm very much looking forward to it. But yeah, so we are fresh off of our Thanksgiving break.
Yes.
Thank you guys for or we hope you guys had a lovely time last week.
Yeah.
At our last episode, we said see you next week.
I know,
and we were liars.
I know. We got a couple comments. Somebody commented on the YouTube and was like, "Did they get canceled again?"
Oh fuck! No. We had already planned on not doing episodes, but I had completely forgotten.
We got confused with Dancing with the Stars too.
Also that, yes, which we will touch a little bit on the finale of Dancing with the Stars at the end of the pod. Yes.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was good. We, we just hung out in the house.
Yeah.
Did a whole lot of nothing. Ate all day. Like every minute there was new food coming out. My mom did a great job. She she just literally cooked the whole day.
Nice.
And said that was what she was wanting to do on Thanksgiving. And I said,
yeah.
Oh, what I want to do is drink champagne and eat this food
and sit on my butt.
And it's exactly what I did.
Watch football.
We watched a lot of football. We watched the dog show. The parade.
Did you know that the dog show happens months earlier?
What?
Yeah.
That's not live?
No. Isn't that crazy? TJ told me that.
I feel swindled.
I know.
Because there was the most hilarious joke that John O'Hurley told. Did you see it?
About the butthole?
Yes. I was like, how the fuck did this make it onto live TV?
Yeah. It's not live. They just left that in there.
That's so
I know, but they funny.
Sit
on the fact that dog won for like months.
What the hell?
I know,
well, that
crazy.
Was a beautiful dog.
Beautiful dog. First of its breed.
I forget
what it's called. It was like a Siberian hound or something. Yeah.
I gotta look because she was beautiful.
I remember her name was like Soleil, I think.
Yeah, Soleil.
Soleil or something of that
let's
nature.
See, Purina. Right?
Belgian sheepdog.
Belgian sheepdog.
First of her breed.
Gorgeous girl.
Yeah, she was gorgeous. I really liked the bulldog named Prada.
I love Prada. dying over Prada. Prada was like asleep. I was like, somebody give Prada a cup of coffee.
I know.
Prada was great.
His mouth was like hanging so low.
He was also, I said, I was like, he's kind of small for a bulldog.
A bulldog, for sure.
I was expecting, like, you see like the Yale
big,
bulldog.
Yeah,
those,
yeah.
Like, big
he was
ass.
a little guy. He was so cute.
So
she.
cute.
I don't know if it was a boy or a girl.
I think it was a girl.
Yeah.
I think it was a girl. But regardless, the dog show is must watch,
Must
especially if you're a
watch
dog
TV.
person.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God. And just the commentary, the people, the seriousness
The outfits
of it all.
are hilarious.
It's fantastic.
It's truly incredible. And they also had a player on the Sixers do like the Tyrese Maxey.
That's Maxey.
Yeah.
My dad was like, oh, his name's Tyrese. He's a basketball player. I didn't hear his last name.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. But he guess
was doing
trains dogs
I
on
guess
the side.
so. Yeah, I guess.
How cute.
I know.
He's
a good guy.
Maybe he's on that like post career trajectory of like he's getting in now.
Getting into
he's setting himself up
the
for,
dog breed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love that for him. And
Me too.
It was cute. It was funny. And then the one dog that was like playing like
none of the dogs were like listening to him at all.
No, not at all.
Hilarious.
It was so hilarious.
Yeah.
What's tug of war? Playing tug of war.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that was fun and silly. And of course the parade,
of course.
time old tradition. Love the parade. I've never actually been in the city for the parade.
I was wondering
I
if
always wanted to be, but I've not.
That was a question I was going to ask you because it's on the west side, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I wonder.
It starts very close to my apartment, but not close enough. Like I'd have to walk and go see it. Similar to the marathon. It has the same route as the marathon, kind of. Like, where the marathon ends in the park and like how down the west, what's it called? Like Central Park West is like where it starts. It's similar area.
Got it. For some reason I thought in my head that the balloons go way up higher in the air. And I was like, oh, maybe she could see it from her window. And then I was like, they don't really go that high up.
She was like, why don't you stay and watch? Like, that's crazy. I was like, I can't see it from my window.
Yeah,
I wish.
I was getting a lot of videos of a lot of cute little kids in their very nice apartments watching from the windows.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Very nice.
With all the
I
all the
didn't
Central
watch
Park
it
West
this year because I was traveling down to Summit. But I saw Cynthia opened.
I slept. I like ended up sleeping pretty late, so I saw the tail end mostly. But then I saw some clips. So
and our girls, K-pop Demon Hunters, who sang live, can I say?
Live and Slid the House Boots, as we all know
always.
that they're going to do. We made my dad watch K-pop Demon Hunters this weekend.
And did he like it?
He liked it. He liked
nice.
it. But I think that we may have like pushed it a little too hard.
Yeah,
you know? We're like, Dad, are you watching? The whole time. Me and my mom and my brother, we all are like,
listen to these lyrics.
Literally. We're all singing the songs. He was too late on it. He should have watched it with us the first time.
That's
but yes,
cute.
so we're at K-pop Demon Hunter House fully now, and they were great, and everybody was great. But a fun fact that we learned while scrolling Twitter and the parade was going on is that 11 years ago, what a coincidence, the year I moved to New York City, was Taylor Swift's. It can't be her first.
I'm pretty sure it said her first. Did it
say her first? That was what I'm not sure about. Time performing at the Thanksgiving parade at the same time as Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, she made her debut at the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade on November 27, 2014 to promote her album 1989.
Wow.
She performed a pre-recorded set of several songs from the album, and then Sabrina Carpenter also made her Thanksgiving Day Parade debut on November 27, 2014 when she performed Middle of Starting Over on the Pirates Booty Treasure Hunt float.
Well, thank God for Pirates Booty.
Legit.
Getting Sabrina Carpenter up there. How funny, though, really, that they were both on the same... Do you think they've known each other that long?
I'm
sure they're like in the same sphere, but at that time Sabrina
I feel like at that time definitely not.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
right,
no way.
At that time. Although
Sabrina was like
Taylor was big, but Taylor was big. I would say the biggest she had been up until that point at that time because of 1989, so I feel like her star was really starting that like huge rise.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Taylor strikes me as someone that would know.
Maybe they knew of. Yeah. She knew of Sabrina.
Yeah, maybe.
But I feel like
that.
Sabrina was like very much still like Disney Channel star.
So true. I
not
about the Disney stuff.
Not exactly.
Totally. You're right.
Branching out of her Disney bubble just yet.
I totally forgot about the Disney stuff. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, so they both debuted on the same day for the Thanksgiving parade, and how fun! And that would have been one I would have liked to have gone to. Not only to see them both so young, but primarily to see Taylor Swift do 1989 anything. Yeah. Love. And especially then. Oh my God.
She got that bob.
She got that fuck ass bob. Yeah. She's got another she loved this like neckline at the time.
Yeah, she really
very
did. Scoop neck.
Scoop neck, and it was trendy at the time. But yeah, she got that hair going. It's so funny her like hair journey, like how different but same her hair looks.
I know her hair looks so much like healthier and long now.
Yes,
I do kind of wish I went to the parade once, but maybe next year. Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Yeah,
but yeah, I was saying that if I were able to see it from my apartment, I'd be like, we'd be having Thanksgiving every year here.
Yeah, obviously, like, that'd be so fun.
It is a cool. I love the parade. I hope they never get rid of it. Not that they would. I don't see why they would. But I love even more seeing all the memories that pop up after the fact, because I love seeing like the old black and white photos of like Snoopy. And
yeah,
like,
they're really cool.
Did you see the one of Barney getting like ripped apart?
Dude, I was literally just about to bring that up because I don't know if this is right, but they said something? No. This says that the only Macy's. Oh, okay. This says only Macy's parade I remember is when Barney got impaled in broad daylight. Yeah. That's so funny. I don't even remember that happening.
I don't either.
That is kind of tragic.
It is. Like that would be a crazy thing to see if you were a little kid. But yeah. So all fun, love and light.
Nice.
We'll talk a little bit about the Thanksgiving football. Taylor was not present. For that.
Yeah.
And so it sounds like everybody just spent their time doing what they needed to do and hanging out with the fam.
That's exactly what I did.
We spent some time as well promoting the Barstool Sports Store, which is 20% off. And here's the thing. It's Tuesday today.
Yeah.
And this 20% off sale was Friday through Monday. But sometimes they forget to turn off the thing.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Sometimes they forget to switch it from 20% off to not 20% off. So I would head to the store.barstoolsports.com.
Just take a peek.
To check.
Yeah.
Just to check, because Christmas is upon us and the season is here.
Right.
A season of shopping is here.
So true.
You know, that's just a little thing I thought about. Gia, as always, I was, just cleaning up my kitchen a little bit. I had some cards to open, birthday cards. I had some stuff to organize. I'm decorating for Christmas. I got all kinds of stuff going on. But when I do things like this, I love it because I spend a lot of time on my little, my kitchen countertop thing where I have my Aura frame.
Yes.
And so I just get to look at all the beautiful photos I've uploaded into it. Right now, it's doing a good carousel, like I said, in the past, of all of the photos I take when I go see flowers, if I go to botanical gardens, etc. And I recently added a bunch of photos that I took at the New York Botanical Gardens as I walked through the Nightmare Before Christmas light show.
Love.
And it was so fun putting them on and just getting to see it. And I just love it. And I love the Aura frame. My parents have an Aura frame. I'm looking for someone in my life now to gift an Aura frame to, because I feel like everybody needs it.
Yeah, for sure. I was at my grandparents for Thanksgiving and they have an Aura frame right under the TV. So it was just going carousel of old cousin pictures, old pictures of me with my grandparents.
So
very sweet. So it was a nice little walk down memory lane. And Aura frames is the answer to every holiday gifting moment. Giving an Aura frame is the perfect holiday gift, and here's why. A gift box is included, so every frame comes packaged in a premium gift box with no price tag. Unlimited free photos and videos. Just download the Aura app and connect to Wi-Fi, and you can personalize your gift so you can add a message before it arrives. That's also something that I really love. So if I have the app and I can connect to my grandparents' Aura frame, I can send in photos to their Aura frame, which is very nice.
It's the best feature. And especially too, you can send like fun, silly pics. Like my brother and I were laughing over the weekend. We were home, and at one point in time, I don't even know when, one of us had sent Sirius Black's moving mugshot to the frame.
That's
so
funny.
every once in a while, Sirius Black wanted moving, screaming.
Just a little reminder every once in a while.
Hilarious.
Yes, it's very funny.
To my parents, I should say, to my parents' frame, which makes it funnier.
It's very nice. It's multifaceted. So for a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter, by using promo code TaylorWatch at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code TaylorWatch. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
We have been drowning in rumors since we last spoke.
Big time.
It's been, how long exactly? It's been like a week?
One
a week
full
and a half.
week.
One full week. Since we've all, and like almost two since we recorded.
Yeah.
Wednesday. And all we've been hearing this entire time. We've been hearing wedding rumors, bachelorette rumors, music video rumors, rumor. What's real, what's not. Everything is from the Sun. Yeah. So none of it is a reliable source. Yeah. But it is still fun to think about it and hope for it. And the thing I'm hoping for the most definitely is the music video.
Yeah, me too. Very much so.
Apparently Opalite, people are saying it's the rumors are that it will be Opalite, that it was filmed in the UK, that it was put together in like the last 3 weeks or so, a very, very last minute thing, only going to cost like $1 million. Yeah. Something, I don't know. So we're going to have to see how much truth there is to it. My favorite rumor, though, coming from it, is that Domhnall Gleeson and Lewis Capaldi might be in it.
Yeah, so there's hilarious. A clip of them talking on the talk show. Remind me of his name, the British Graham Norton talk show, and Domhnall Gleeson is like, I would love to be in a Taylor Swift music video, and you can literally see Taylor's face. She's like, like, and like you can kind of see like the gears turning a little bit.
You know, I never saw that whole interview.
Yeah.
Like I never watched the whole show. Yeah. I only saw the clips.
There's a part
and, like,
where he's like, I would love to be in a music video,
well,
Taylor Swift music video.
So
I don't know if that's like what started the rumors, but apparently I guess like people in London like saw security that were like making sure no one saw anything, and then apparently like, this place Whitgift Center is like a, you know, kind of like tchotchke gift like mall. WHITGIFT.
Whitgift. I don't know.
Yeah. Apparently they shut that place down for like the full day for like shopping something. So people think that she like filmed it in there, but people are like, it's really funny because it's like kind of like this kitschy mall almost.
Wait, that would be incredible. I hope that's
large
the case.
Shopping center in the town of Croydon. So
wow,
so it's like Taylor Swift reportedly secretly flies 35 miles in private jet to film music video. The filming was done in the derelict Whitgift Center.
Oh, it's derelict.
Yeah,
which means it's like not open.
Oh, okay.
Right, derelict. It says.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That so it must be like old. Yeah.
So it's closed, in poor condition, negligent. Yeah, so it's just kind of like a rundown, like kitschy, like shopping center, like kind of like the Livingston Mall. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Like almost gutted, like everything's gone. You know? Okay.
But everyone's saying that apparently that's where she was filming in the shopping center Whitgift.
So now that I am hearing a little more info and not just blindly ignoring it because of the Sun, I do kind of feel like. One, there's a huge possibility of this, especially with Opalite, especially Christmas time, because on first listen, it sounded like a Christmas song.
Very much so.
And it's something about the bells. It somehow sounds like a Christmas song and also like a summer song at the same time.
It's the chorus almost, like,
it's all right. We were dancing through the lightning strikes. Like it's something about the way the bells are. If there are even bells, it makes me think of bells. And so it would make total sense for that to be the situation. Would die. So then if we've got Domhnall Gleeson, Lewis Capaldi, I mean, do we add Ed in here and do we make it like a music video for gingers?
For gingers.
Like ginger awareness.
For gingers that live in Ireland or England.
Yes. Yeah. And I would be very happy about that.
I would love that. A Christmas ginger special.
I would love
maybe
a Christmas
throw in
ginger snap.
Oh, love that. Ginger spice. Maybe throw in Abigail. She's ginger too.
What if Ginger fucking Spice was in it? She just was hanging out with Baby. And
there you go.
The Spice Girls, all of them, Victoria.
Yeah.
They'll all come. They'll show up.
I could see, like, it could be really cute, like the theming of this video, like Christmas shopping, you know, I don't know, trying to get the perfect gift for somebody and like things keep going wrong or something. I don't know. Like something
it's
silly
like
that.
Kind of silly and right, like Mad Dash, Black Friday, shopping for the love of your life. Everything looks good because you're obsessed with them. Yeah, like I love it. I love all of that.
Or you like buy all these extravagant gifts and then you see a little Opalite in the last store, and you're like, oh wait, that's perfect.
And then the song starts.
Yeah,
maybe you're on your way out.
I can't find anything.
Sulking, like kind of like malls. Traditional malls sure suck these days. Like that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I would love that. So let's pray and hope that the rumors for an Opalite or any other kind of music video are real, because I'm sad. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
As we all know, everybody on earth is loving a music video by Taylor Swift, especially AMC.
Yeah.
We've heard from the guy at AMC, and I'm just saying the guy. I forget his name right now, but he was giving some tape praise, talking about how, of course, when the Fate of Ophelia music video premiered at AMC for that short stint over the weekend when she did the breakdowns, we all know what we're talking about. This is Taylor Watch. But they said that the movie itself, why am I blanking on it right now? The life of a showgirl.
The official release party of a showgirl.
Release party of a showgirl. It said that it captured 36% of the domestic movie theater market share in one weekend. And this guy says, I say this with all the sincerity I can muster. Thank you, Taylor. We are so proud to be a small part of your team. Lovely.
Yeah, this was this AMC CEO, Adam Aaron.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There he is.
But yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I mean,
I think it's lovely.
We could totally see that, like, when it was announced. What was it, like, it like made the most money ever in like the span of a weekend or the opening day or something, like blew all the records open. So, I mean,
kind of the first of its kind.
Yeah, and it's
no
nice.
previews, remember? It just like showed up and it started playing. We were there for an hour and that was it.
And I mean, it was not a huge favor, but it was really a great thing, I feel like, for the
definitely a favor
movie
for
theater community, and AMC in general. Just like, I
Yes.
feel like movie theaters are kind of a dying art.
Yep.
And got a lot of people back to the movie theaters, which was nice. And I'm sure AMC needed that push.
Everyone's saying movie theaters are dying. Movie theaters are dying. More people are going to the movies than
I
ever.
know.
I've been in the movies. Shit, I'm going to the movies today.
I tried to see Zootopia 2 this weekend, and all the theaters were booked.
I saw it.
You bitch.
Because we did the recap. I got to fill in because Clemmer and Kirk were gone.
That's funny.
And so Jeff D asked Bob Fox and me. I got the call up finally for a movie pod. And they had a screener, and I got to watch it.
Oh,
and
jealous.
It is. I want to tell you nothing.
I know.
You'll love it.
My sister texted me and said that it was really, really, really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's very silly and fun and sweet. You love it. There
I know.
were so many moments I was literally laughing out loud. Like,
shut
so
up.
Good.
Okay, great.
And it's been so long. That movie's, it's been 10
fan.
years since the first one. So, you're gonna love.
I need to see it this week.
I want to tell you nothing. I want to talk about it so bad, but you have to see it this week. So I will talk about it actually.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna be able to hold it in. It's so good. So, but yeah. So I'm just not. I mean, if the movie theaters are saying that nobody's going, then I'm sure that they need help and everybody's going. But
maybe it's just New York City.
When are they back? Like when is it like we saved the movies? They're back.
Yeah, that's true.
Know what I mean? Or we just
maybe we have a skewed sense because in the city, I feel like it's a very common thing to go to the movies.
Totally, and I'm every time I'm in a movie theater, it's literally packed to gills. Like I have yet to see a movie in the last couple of years where it wasn't a totally packed theater.
Yeah,
you know?
Totally.
Maybe I'm seeing big. I saw like Superman was packed as fuck.
I know.
Like,
I do only really kind of go see like those big blockbusters. Like I mean, obviously, Wicked for Good was packed. Like,
of course, which we'll get into as well. We didn't even get to talk about that. Wicked for Good was so packed, and you saw it early. I saw it early.
Yeah.
My brother saw it twice. He said that when he went a second time, it was still just as packed. Like people are at the movies. Yeah, I promise.
Yeah,
but we do love to encourage people to go.
Definitely. And good to know that they have a good relationship.
Yes.
He's very grateful. And I think that, showing your thankfulness will just help you. Who knows? Maybe she'll want to release another movie.
That's what I'm
saying.
Or
the Searchlight.
The Searchlight thing.
Yeah.
That'll definitely be helpful. That's just a good relationship to have
in
general. And wouldn't it be nice if we got another surprise music video and got to see it in theaters again?
Yeah, right. Oh my God, imagine.
I would go again. Even if it was a 5-minute movie.
Yeah, whatever.
Or whatever. Instead of watching it on YouTube, I got to go to the movie theater.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Maybe I would go see the music video and then just go see another movie.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? And that's a really smart thing.
Kind of a genius.
What's his name? Alan something?
Aaron. Adam Aaron.
Adam Aaron?
Yeah. Call us.
Are you listening? You can have that one.
Yeah.
You can have that for free. So with all of that said, we are now, let's see, how many days exactly? Oh, we're 12.
12.
We're well, actually 11. A lot of 11s today. 11 years I'm in New York. 11 years since Taylor Swift was at the parade.
Yeah.
11 days till the docuseries / the final
Wow, 11
the final
days.
show.
Wow, that's so exciting.
So exciting.
Oh yeah, December 12th. Yeah.
So we got a couple of, we didn't get anything. We saw a couple of new trailers.
Yeah.
All just like kind of peppering in more information about the series. All stuff that we've seen and known, I think. And it'll be exciting to see the behind the scenes stuff. What I am most excited about personally, and I know that, G, I think you feel the same, is that we finally saw a true preview for the final show portion, where it's like the last show in Vancouver with the Torture Poets department included. So seeing some of that up close and stuff, and her doing that in the trailer was very exciting.
Very cool. Very cool. And the clip that the new trailer that they released was very Travis heavy.
Very Travis heavy. Talking all about Travis.
All about Travis. You got Donna talking about Travis. Sorry, Andrea, should I say.
Yep.
And she's saying it's the most meaningful relationship she's ever had. They're talking on the phone. They're doing clips of them underneath the stage, all that stuff.
Very cute.
So I'm wondering if like each episode is gonna be like one overarching topic. Like I wonder if one episode is gonna be like dedicated to like her relationship with Travis. I feel like that's kind of a lot to like kind of put out there, but
to get it all out at once,
just more in the terms of like her relationship and how she handled it on the tour, not the nitty gritty details.
Yeah, no.
You know
we don't need to. No. We're not watching this doc. I'm watching this documentary to learn about the Eras Tour and learn about how Taylor Swift put on the Eras Tour. I'm not. As much as I will love all and any information pertaining to their relationship, that's not my focus here. I would be very excited if she were to do like, an episode or a segment or a moment where it's like, this is for Travis.
Like maybe,
or even if he's just sprinkled throughout, like any other normal couple, spouse, whatever.
Yeah. I really wonder how it's going to be laid out.
Me too.
Because I was thinking like, or one episode is like like her life, her family, and or things like that of that nature, and how her family handles the tour, and what their jobs are, and how everything came together in that sense.
Totally.
So yeah, it made me very excited for sure. They're so cute. Every time I see a new clip of them, I'm like,
I know. It's just so cute. It just is so like real to me now. Like I guess maybe I'm bought all the way in, but as a generally cynical person, even when I see people like with PDA and whatever, I always kind of roll my eyes a little bit. Like in my soul, I'm rolling my eyes. I don't always outwardly roll my eyes, and sometimes I think it's cute. I've officially crossed over into the anytime I see them, I think it's cute.
Yeah, it's really cute.
And so, but yeah, I think that dedicating certain parts of the docuseries to different moments or different viewpoints during this tour will be really interesting.
Yeah.
I also wonder, no, keep going.
I would love to see like Travis's viewpoint of like how he got from a game to surprising her during like the folklore set.
I would love to see that. Love to see like that. A whole breakdown. Yeah. But I wonder if they'll break it down. Like, I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase this. Taylor is so creative when it comes to, we think about the album variants, and when she came out with like the albatross and the bolter and whatever. I love how she like names things, and I love how she categorizes things.
So each episode.
So I wonder if each episode will have like a different. I'm not saying it's this, but it's like the stages of grief, or like the stages.
Yeah, something of like a themed layout. Almost. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Thank you. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
because I think that would be interesting, and I just how can you even condense all of that into something that you can watch? So I'm curious how they did that. That's why I'm so glad
we're getting 6 parts,
Right. But it has to be separated somehow, you know?
Yeah. And I think we've always kind of had that speculation that it was going to be more of like a docu-series.
Always.
Just because it's, again, the biggest tour on planet Earth. How can you fit all that stuff? And also, at the end of the day, I feel like maybe they'll just do like chronological, like beginning of the tour, blah, blah, blah.
That's kind of what I hope for. I love a chronological moment.
And me too. Easier to follow.
Much easier to follow, and also easy to watch and like be able to pinpoint where you were in that moment in time,
that's
and like reflect back on what the news was at the time and whatever. I'm so curious if there will be bits and pieces about like the news cycle, obviously moments where we would be included, but but really though on time, and of course fear that will be incled. Like I have very mixed feelings.
There's
literally no way. Yeah. But though, like in Miss Americana, when people were talking shit and fucking Nikki Glaser got, I worry about that. And that's like, that makes me sick. Like, that makes me sick.
I will just change my name and grow a mustache and go far away.
Like, Taylor, please, like, whatever, if ever we've made you upset, like, please, we're so sorry we never meant it.
I really hope.
Please don't put us in the documentary for a bad thing.
Please don't. Please. I feel like I would be literally devastated.
No, I'd be
dead
so
on the
upset.
ground.
I'd be so upset.
I wouldn't show face at the office anymore. I would change my name.
No, I'd quit. I think I'd quit. I'd leave. I'd quit media.
I would go work. I would go work, like, I don't know, at Starbucks or something, and then just be like,
I'd become like a weird, like, world traveling nomad.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And I'll be living like on a beach somewhere.
We haven't seen Gia and Kelly since Taylor Swift.
My hair is down to my legs. My bangs are down to my chin.
Yeah. Damn. No, I feel like
no, we're not going to be in it. We're not going to be in it at all. It has nothing to do with us.
And I think if anything, the headlines will be like Taylor Swift, biggest tour on the planet, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Billions of dollars.
I think there's a way to do it where they can express how big it all was, but also capture it in almost like a larger than life way. And that, because you hear those headlines, like, biggest star in the world, and then if it's cut up with like Taylor Swift is like texting on her phone on the couch, it's like it really humanizes her in a way that makes you, similar to Miss Americana, where it makes you just think like, oh my God, she really is just like a real girl. And she's the biggest star in the world, and everyone's talking about it, and the weight of that. So I'm sure that will all be conveyed in one way or another. And let's just hope it has nothing to do with us.
No, let's just literally pray. The only delusion I'll have with that is maybe we'll get seen in the crowd. Like, you know, they did like those crowd shots.
Would love a crowd shot of us like literally
like
screaming
in the back,
and crying.
Like
yes.
blurry, like
during like I hope that they pan to the audience during Gold Bodysuit, and that somehow we're like in the back like freaking the fuck out. That'd be so fun and so cool. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But I've got that guilt. It's starting to bubble up from from my shit talk Travis, my funny video,
right?
Hilarious now, not so funny now. No. But so I look forward to it being released, not only to see it, but also to relieve.
Maybe she'll be justifying your video because she
maybe she'll
said
see
that
it and
she
be
was
laughing and being like, what if she sees the video and is like, haha, that is so funny. I'm gonna write a song and include these words exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna show this bitch who's the boss.
I love that phrase, stigmatized. I'm putting it in a song. That would be literal best case scenario.
That's very funny.
So I have that. I'm just afraid of getting Nikki Glazer. I really am, because I know Nikki has that. She now is like, I never want to meet her. Like, I just want to like admire her from afar. Like, I was so embarrassed, kind of how I never want to meet her. I feel the same. And so yeah, we will see. I think ultimately it's just going to be tremendous. I'm really happy it's coming out on a Friday. We're going to watch, just immediately watch.
Oh yeah, and then we'll do a full recap.
Full, which would be great.
Well, yeah, it's one episode at a time, right? Or is it? Yeah, I think it's like wait, how many? Let's see how many episodes come out on December 12th. How many episodes of Taylor Doc on December 12th?
Schedule.
The first 2 episodes will be streamed exclusively on Disney Plus. So I think it's only the first 2 episodes.
Okay, so it says the End of an Era docuseries premieres December 12th on Disney Plus with first 2 episodes. 2 new episodes will be released every Friday through December 26th.
Okay, great.
With the finale dropping on that date.
Great.
On the same day, December 12th, the full concert film Taylor Swift: The Eras Tour, the final show, also premieres on Disney Plus. Ooh, okay. So then December 12th, we get episodes 1 and 2, and the full concert film, the final show. Finally, that is like, looks like finally I believe
makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, maybe it just really needed to be written out that way. The final show also released on Disney Plus. So December 12th, we've got Torture Poets, etc., and 1 and 2. December 19th is episodes 3 and 4, and December 26th are the final 2 episodes concluding the series.
Cool.
Slay. Cool. That's
amazing.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Oh, great. So 2 episodes, and we have no idea how long they're going to be, etc. But I hope that they're each 10 hours.
Literally.
And maybe that's the big secret.
Yeah.
Is that they'll each be a feature length film.
I wish.
And I would love. So yes, very exciting stuff. 11 days away. I guess. Yeah. From Tuesday.
Yeah.
So get excited. You know who is excited? Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
Ed Sheeran went on Jimmy Fallon. Shout out to Caroline for being in
shout out to Caroline.
Commercial.
Yeah, that was really
Our
cool.
very own Caroline Banowitz doing a promo commercial with Ed Sheeran for Fallon tonight. Very exciting stuff. But so yes, he went on to Jimmy Fallon and he was issuing some Tay praise. And the reason we transitioned to him like that is because he's probably going to be he's definitely going to be in the docuseries, hoping that maybe he'll end up somehow in that.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't at the final show though.
No, but he's in the docuseries. He was in the trailer, 100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes. So he'll definitely be in there. But so what did he say? I actually didn't even see this clip until Gia.
Yeah, he said, after learning about the fate of Ophelia Singer's big news at the same time as the rest of the world via her August announcement on Instagram, the British pop star apparently had a long conversation with Swift to get caught up to speed. This was, he revealed to Andy Cohen. Wait, I'm confused.
Oh, maybe he's told the story a few times.
Oh, yeah, maybe. He said, revealing that he met up with her just a week after. He revealed to Andy Cohen in September that he'd not been privy to Swift's engagement. Oh,
got it. Yeah.
Before the general public.
Yep.
Sheeran told Access Hollywood in a November 28th interview, when I saw Taylor, we had like a 4-hour catch-up. I'm not self-conscious about my relationship with her, he's continued, noting that he and his pal spent the time talking about life stuff together.
Aww.
We've been friends for so many years. We're super close, and we see each other when we see each other. And when we see each other, we lock back into where we left off, Sheeran added. Yeah. That's like the perfect like friendship type to me. Is like
everyone wants so badly for like Taylor and Ed to be on the outs.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I know that crazy rumor that was like he's so mad at her for releasing her album. Like, what?
It's iconic.
And you have to keep in mind that this man does not have a phone.
Doesn't have a phone, but even that aside is just like you were in the middle of saying when I cut you off that those type of friendships are the best, where you don't have to think about maintaining the friendship because you just know your friends. So if you're busy and life gets in the way, that happens a lot, and I'm sure a lot of our listeners can relate. Especially as you get a little bit older, your friends get married, you have kids and whatever, and it's not a bad thing. It's just that your day-to-day life is full of other things.
Yeah, like, it's just the way it goes.
You spend so much time focused only on friends for such a large part of your life. It's like, middle school, high school, college, all that matters are your friends, your friends. And then even right after college, like friends, like going out, doing this, move to a city with friends, do this, do that. Like you're only thinking about them. But those things do change. Like your priorities change as people, and you can't get on the phone with your friends for 5 hours every day all the time. You don't have time to be sitting there on your phone in a text combo all the time. So to know that you have a friendship where you don't have to put a lot of like maintenance towards it, and that you can just pick up where you left off. Those are the best kind of friendships.
That's the best kind of friendships, where you can go months without talking.
Yes.
And you see each other and everything's normal and
you
fine.
You just pick up where you left off.
Yeah.
And then you fill people in. Oh my God, did I tell you about this? Oh my God, listen to this. It's honestly more fun. I love like a long ass recap with a friend I haven't seen in a while.
Ooh. A 4-hour catch up? That sounds amazing.
I would have brought like an outline. Been like, all right, we need to touch upon all these
Yeah,
things.
totally. That's hilarious.
It's very fun.
Yeah, and like what are you supposed to do when you don't have a phone? That just like kind of disconnects you from so much.
Totally.
So yeah, I think that's probably like the best type of friendship to have.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
Absolutely. But yeah, so we love Ed. Shouts to Ed. Hope he's in the music video and or in the
gingers
somehow.
With the gingers.
In the ginger snap.
Yeah.
Opalite music video. Looking forward to that. Billboard also, here we go again, Billboard has released another milestone that Taylor Swift has spent the most. She is the artist with the most #1 weeks on the top 100 charts this decade. And then in the same tweet, it was like beating out Morgan Wallen. Here's the thing. Love that stat. Love it. Yeah. Love it.
Beating Morgan Wallen.
Any moment we could beat Morgan Wallen, I'm ready for it. The thing is, though, Billboard, you're starting to annoy me with the clickbait. Like, you're annoying me with the rage bait. This is clickbait. Like, it's almost as if they're... Whoever is their like Taylor Swift beat person, I would love to meet them. Like I'm dead serious. I would love to see who they are. I would love like a DM, anything, because.
Well, is it not that weird guy?
Oh yeah,
does he cover Taylor Swift? I don't know. The guy that was on the
Peacock thing that we didn't like?
that we did.
Yeah. The guy that we didn't like.
I'm sure he. I mean, he has to write about her.
He has to be involved if he was in that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then in that case, then I don't feel so good about it. But the reason I bring it up is because I do think it's an almost brilliant way to constantly keep engagement up.
Yeah.
One, by putting out these fake ass lists of like the best track fives. Like it's almost like they're stalking our shit, and then they come out with like the same list like a week later, but like fucked up in the way that it like enrages people. Then at the same time, though, they keep coming up with all these, like, every day I wake up and there's a new milestone that Taylor Swift has reached, but it's some kind of, like, back-assward way of
something
reaching
very
a milestone.
Yeah.
And with as much as many buzzwords as you can get into one tweet, where it's like Taylor Swift is the number one. Like all you really see from that is like number one
Billboard
in a
chart,
decade, Billboard charts, beating Morgan Wallen, and again, I'm here for it. But if every day you're bending over backwards to like rephrase an already existing milestone, I start to get fatigued in that way. Yeah, not of Taylor, but of your content, Billboard. So I don't know. That's just a.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You can have that one for free too.
Yeah, because Billboard's like the Billboard charts and like it is interesting that they constantly. But I mean, I don't mind that they're constantly reminding people. No,
of course not.
Taylor's doing all this good stuff,
and I just can't tell if it's my algorithm or not. I just feel like it's every day. There's 20 new different milestones, and after a while, I'm like, you're engagement farming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But regardless. She's still breaking records and beating Morgan Wallen, and that's some shit that we get down with.
As always.
People have been speaking of people who are beating down the man.
Oh,
Olivia Dean.
Yes,
is coming after Ticketmaster.
Thank God.
Now I am confused a little bit by this story. So Olivia Dean put up tickets to an upcoming tour, right? Yeah. And it sounds as if there was some sort of malfunction and her ticket prices were wonky and all over the place or whatever.
Yeah.
She freaked out on Ticketmaster being like, what the fuck? Enough.
Yeah, so basically I believe this is the story. Yeah, obviously, you guys love to fact check us, so please fact check us if we're wrong here.
Yeah, because I really don't know that much.
What I'm pretty sure it is was that the Olivia Dean tickets were so far above the set price. They were like supposed to be like $50 or something, and they were like $700. Ticketmaster tried to say that it was like a typo or something of that nature.
Dumb. Wait, I've found the tweet. So Olivia Dean posted on her Instagram story and said, at Ticketmaster, at Live Nation, at AEG Presents, you are providing a disgusting service. The prices at which you're allowing tickets to be resold is vile and completely against our wishes. Live music should be affordable and accessible. We need to find a new way of making that possible. Be better.
Yeah.
And then Ticketmaster
responded.
Let's see.
They screenshotted her story and they said, we support artists' ability to set the terms of how their tickets are sold and resold. We're capping Olivia Dean resale prices on our site at face value and hope other resale sites will follow. And everyone's like, wait, so are you going to do this for every artist?
Right.
Or are you just going to do this because you got called out for it?
Why are they doing this?
Yeah.
And also, they are always getting called out. They get called out by every
artist. Like if it's that easy to fix a problem.
Right.
Then why the fuck are you not doing it all the time? Deal?
Also, here's another question. How much were the tickets originally? You know what I mean? Like, how much are Olivia Dean tickets?
Yeah.
Like, are they supposed to be like $100? And then
I'm pretty sure the face value was $50 for like normal seats. I'm like, it was either $50 or $75, but it was not more than $100. I don't think.
So then if they're raising them up or whatever, look at people are like, you need to go for
do the
Zara
same
Larsson.
for every artist, please. It shouldn't get to the point where the artists themselves have to speak up. Yeah, people are like, can you do this for Ray?
Yeah,
it's crazy. So it's very hypocritical for them to be like, oh, we support the artist's ability to set the terms. Right. So why don't you just set the fucking terms every time?
This is a load of crap. Like you guys know we hate Ticketmaster here with a passion in every way. The monopoly that they have over the ticket resale system, it's fucking crazy. I don't exactly know how it happened for them and how they've got so big and whatever, but with the Eras tour and how that ended up being such a fucking nightmare with resale and the ticket prices were $18,000 for a single ticket, shit like that.
It's insane.
To then turn around and act like you never acted like that. That's what this says to me. Like, we're capping Olivia Dean resale prices on our site at face value and hope other resale sites will follow. As if you don't set
as if you're paving the fucking way.
Right.
Like, fuck
you're
off.
The ones that have created this avenue for these other resale sites to do exactly what you're doing. Yeah. So what the fuck is your deal? And I don't know.
They've just totally ruined
so full of shit.
The concert experience.
They really have.
Like, it used to just be such a fun, accessible way to go listen to live music.
Yep.
And now you can't go see like your favorite niche artist for less than $300 fucking dollars, and it's insane. Like,
it's absolutely nuts. And I really blame Ticketmaster for that.
Yes.
For that.
Because they have a monopoly on everything, and they have these partnerships with arenas and stadiums and things of that nature, so they have to use Ticketmaster.
That's the problem.
And it's bullshit.
Right.
So try to, local Brooklyn Paramount, they use like AXS, which is nice. Like those other resale sites, which are fine. But yeah, just like if you have
Game Time, we love Game Time.
We love Game Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we love Game Time. They Game Time, they get lower and lower as the dates get closer, which is really nice too. But with these resale sites, like they stay fucking strong until the end. With Ticketmaster, it's crazy.
So
they don't budge on these prices. It doesn't really make any sense to me. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's unfortunate because if you want to go see your favorite artist and your favorite artist is performing at a specific place, they have to use Ticketmaster.
Right, they have no choice.
Yeah.
And that is again the first thing we learned with all of the Eras Tour stuff is that there was no other option. You have to use Ticketmaster. Taylor was upset at the time. Yeah. Everybody's upset at the time. I'm yelling on Fox News.
Yeah, like
it's like it was a crazy thing.
Went to like the government.
It was on like the government floor, Senate floor, maybe House floor. I don't know which one. I forget at the moment. I was covering it heavily at the time.
Yeah.
Greg, what's his face? His first name's Greg. I can't think of his last name, but he's like the Ticketmaster guy, and he just like sat there and while everybody bitched him out, they brought in that like smaller indie band. Remember they were I forget if we talked about it at the time, but there was like this kind of indie band that their fans were getting price gouged when their tickets were very inexpensive. Similar, it sounds just like an Olivia Dean situation.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they need to do or who needs to get their head out of their ass or who needs to stop being so greedy so they can just either regulate it or figure it the fuck out so people don't get hosed like this.
Yeah.
Because
and they
eventually,
set the precedent.
Like, what the hell?
Like, their prices set the precedent for all other resale sites.
Yep.
So it's just annoying as fuck. Like if you go on Ticketmaster and you see that tickets are being sold for a certain amount of money, you're going to want to resell your tickets for that amount of money too.
Of course. It's just, what a mess. So proud of Olivia Dean for being fearless in her delivery of calling them disgusting pigs.
Yes.
We are absolutely aligned with you, Olivia. Get them. Tell them.
Yeah.
So we love Olivia Dean.
Love Olivia Dean.
And I would love to see her show. So hopefully,
I think I think I literally saw her like at the perfect time.
Yeah, you guys.
It was like a month ago or two. No, it was longer than that. Maybe 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And right before she blew up. Perfect.
You really did.
Yeah.
I caught her opening for Sabrina Carpenter a couple times.
Yeah.
And wow.
She's so fabulous.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
All my friends love her too.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this before.
She's I think she's officially gotten to the big blow up time. Yeah.
Definitely. And we're happy for her. So looking forward to watching her star continue to rise.
Me too.
And for Ticketmaster's star to continue to fall.
Yes. And explode.
Bitches. Yeah. Supernova. Black hole. Science.
Suck them away.
Yeah.
Into the Netherlands.
Into the abyss.
Yeah.
The Netherlands.
Yeah, Etherland is ether into the ether. Maybe that's what I meant to say. The Netherlands. Send them to the Netherlands.
Get your ass to the Netherlands.
Get over there.
I actually really would love to visit the Netherlands.
Me too.
One of my mom's best friends used to live there.
Oh.
Anyway, so
tulips.
What should I say? Speaking of things that are annoying.
Yeah.
The Justin Baldoni case is up again.
There we go.
Oh my fucking God. And here's the thing. We know that we talk about this all the time, but Taylor is pretty involved, and it seems like it sounds as if she is more involved as the days go on.
Yeah.
So apparently, we all saw I wouldn't call them rumors, but the conversation around whether or not Taylor is going to be like a witness in this lawsuit, or if she's, has to go to court or whatever. And it sounds as if the answer is yes to a certain degree, because it turns out the story that is being shopped around online, again, please take this with grains of salt. Nobody ever knows what's real and what's fake with this Baldoni bullshit. But where that Taylor herself and Hugh Jackman were present for this fat shaming done by Justin Baldoni in terms of...
They were present for Ryan Reynolds reaming Justin Baldoni out for fat shaming.
For the fat shaming. Yeah. Okay, thank you for the correction. Because again, I'm like missing pieces. But so that makes sense to then have them included in this conversation, because that is what kicked off this whole thing. Like Justin Baldoni basically implying that like Blake might be too heavy to lift or something like that postpartum. Yeah. And so that kind of kicked off this. I mean, there were other things obviously that Blake is bringing to light about Justin and whatever, but that is like one of the stories that is making its rounds and has this whole time. So It sounds like, I don't know if they're going to be in the courtroom or what they have to do about it. I don't know the legal processes.
Yeah, me neither.
That go into
We're not lawyers
like this.
Here.
We are not lawyers, and we're not trying to be either. I don't want to.
So
I know who's guilty, and it's Justin Baldoni. And I'm don't put me on a jury because I'm gonna
because I'm biased.
Mary. I'm biased as fuck. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I have jury duty next week.
Imagine if you get on this case. It's not till March, and it's definitely in LA. But
I'd be like, wait, who's Blake Lively?
Yeah, right. You should just put. You should like
one Google search.
Yeah, pretend that you like went into a coma, have amnesia.
Who? What happened?
What's Gossip Girl?
Yeah.
I've never even.
Justin Baldoni.
New York City. Yeah.
But it says, within a newly sealed exhibit in the ongoing legal battle is a timeline of events sent from Wayfarer Studios co-founder Jamie Heath's team to Baldoni's publicist over email in July 2024. According to the document, on April 25th, 2023, Baldoni went to Reynolds and Lively's New York penthouse, and Reynolds unloaded on Baldoni about how horrible it was that he would ask about a woman's weight. They allegedly claimed that Baldoni was fat-shaming Blake, and Baldoni was completely embarrassed and apologized and even shared some tears. The recap listed that the couple's famous pals Swift and Hugh Jackman were also present in the apartment at the time of the meeting. Yeah,
I mean, what a departure from the story of like that Justin was peddling, where he was like, I was at Blake's house dropping off scripts or whatever, and she had Taylor there acting like it was going to intimidate me. Remember that? That was like his version of events of that moment.
Well, it's just so weird. Like, why was Hugh and Taylor there?
Probably hanging out because Hugh's best friends with Ryan Reynolds, and she probably came over to hang out with Blake. Like, they're all best friends.
So they were like, "Oh, give me a sec. I need to go ream out Justin Baldoni."
Yeah, honestly, right. Like,
you know what I mean?
Maybe the combo just started coming up organically, and maybe Ryan Reynolds was like, "You know what? I've had enough." Because sometimes, listen, I love to issue a bitch out. Nothing more that I love to do than issue a bitch out. Scheduled or not, but an unscheduled bitch out, you never know when that's gonna come up. You always have to be prepared. And if Taylor Swift is there, Taylor Swift is there. If you got to issue a bitch out and Taylor's in the other room, maybe, and it needs to be done, it needs to be done. So
maybe Blake and Taylor were like hanging out in the TV room.
That's not. I'm envisioning like maybe Hugh and Ryan and Justin are broing out, and like maybe the game's on in the TV, and then the girls are in the kitchen drinking wine, and then all of a sudden an argument erupts. That's the picture I've painted in my mind, and they're gonna have a hard time changing that.
So interesting
in my mind.
Very interesting.
It is interesting, and I hate discussing it still because it hasn't yet happened. It's still happening in March of this year, so like we don't know any real details. And then we've got people making we've got Kevin does his 1 Minute Man talking about the videos, so it makes me feel like we need to talk about it too. Other people are making videos, not just Kevin, but like everyone's making videos around the conversation, and I just feel like a need to constantly remind people that we literally don't know anything, and that so much of this is rumor and conjecture and
one side story and another side story.
So like whether it's in favor of our argument or not, like I love the idea that Taylor Swift and Hugh Jackman were sitting right there in the middle of Justin Baldoni getting a bitch out from Ryan Reynolds on behalf of his wife Blake Lively. That sounds like word salad Mad Libs, but
also like maybe they were
it does sound a little
maybe like they were leaving when Justin was coming or something.
Who knows? Who knows really what went down? We were not there. That's all
we were
I know.
not.
And hopefully in due time, the truth will always come out.
Will come out.
They keep their side of the street clean, and I'm not worried about it for them.
Yeah, I can't
wait for this to be over for her.
Oh my
for
God,
Blake.
I can't even imagine how awful that it must be for Blake and Ryan and even Taylor. Like, obviously, like she's not as involved as she was, but like her name just keeps getting brought up with this thing.
Exactly.
And it's like, how many times do I have to, I mean, the statement that she put out, like a couple months ago or whatever, like that was like 6 months ago when she was like, I was on the biggest, or like her rep was like, she was on the biggest tour of all time. She gave her song to the movie and she hadn't even, they were like, she hadn't even seen the movie.
Yeah, right. So she didn't even have time to watch the movie. Like she literally didn't even see that shit. Like hilarious.
Yeah, so it just must be so unbelievably frustrating and annoying that this is going on. And again, as we've said ad nauseum, this trial doesn't go until March, which is actually closer than
it's close now. Now it's finally about 4 months away, so I am excited to watch or to see how this unfolds in the coming months. But
God, I'm just excited for it to be over.
Me too. And I just feel bad from like a friend standpoint. Like if my friend were going through something like this, not only is my friend struggling because she herself is going through this and she is getting all this scrutiny, and she literally went through something as well. Like, you know what I mean? And on top of it, now the media and everything is trying to pit her against, you know, I'm putting myself in Taylor's shoes, like to bring Taylor into it, which isn't only frustrating to Taylor, but has to be stressful for Blake as well, worrying about how that could affect their relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
Because of course, everyone has their opinions. Everyone is accusing or has accused in the past Blake of like, you know, using Taylor as like clout or as like, you know, muscle or whatever. And I just think that I'm sure it's created quite the strain on their friendship, just in a way to like keep it fine. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Like, it just, I would be walking on eggshells, worried that my friend was upset with me, even though I didn't do anything.
Of course,
wrong, you know.
Yeah,
and I
of
just,
course.
so I'm sure that will be nice, to stop with all that pressure, and then we can listen to Canceled on, you know, on Volume 1000,
legit,
and hopefully Blake puts out like a book or something about this. I would love that. I'd read the shit out of it.
I know. I honestly wonder if she's just gonna let it lie to.
It's probably smart to just let it go by and forget about it. But I would be so like, let me say my motherfucking piece. You know what I mean? She's been so quiet about it, which tells me that she knows what she's fucking doing.
For sure.
But you know, I'm sure she's stressed. I'm sure it's a strain on the family. No one seems more embarrassed though than Colleen Hoover.
Good.
Colleen Hoover came out.
She should be embarrassed that she even wrote the book in the first place.
No, she like is. She came out and said that she was embarrassed to have been involved with the book, with the movie, everything about it. She's like mortified by it. And I will say, if I'm Colleen Hoover and I see not only the response to the movie being this fucking nightmare with Justin Baldoni, but also everyone shitting on her as well. Like, they took this opportunity to be like, oh, Colleen Hoover, I've been waiting for this one.
Yeah,
you know,
legit.
to like really like shit on her a lot. I mean, I would
never
write another book again.
No,
probably.
I would want nothing to do with anything to do with this movie.
Nothing.
Obviously, I mean, the book sucks in the first place, so like, I don't even know who.
Yeah, the book does suck.
Yeah, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make it into a movie. I guess just about Wayfarer or whatever.
Yeah, Justin Baldoni.
Yeah, and I just
which makes so much sense. Like, the more you think about it, if you read the book, like, of course,
you take
Justin
a crappy
Baldoni wants to be
author,
this
a
guy.
crappy book with a crappy producer, and you're gonna make a piece of crap.
Yeah.
So
and then
I
you're
don't
just
know.
gonna put all kinds of crap on top of it.
Yeah,
and then
and
you're
then
gonna
call it
put
a
it on a
poop
carpet.
cake. Yeah, it's just
yeah.
disgusting.
Let the candles blow it out.
I've never enjoyed her. I mean, I feel like I talk about this all the time, but it is very interesting though, because Verity's coming out soon.
Verity's coming out soon, but Verity's a different animal.
It's so different. So I wonder, like,
and you've said it before, the one that she didn't write. Like,
I'm all in on that conspiracy theory that she didn't write that book.
Yeah.
It's so different.
Yeah.
And I've read a couple of her books because I was like, I feel like I
Same.
should give this girl a chance. And each time I just felt so disappointed every book. And then Verity, I was like, okay, this one's not bad.
Yeah.
But I'm very surprised that they're doing one so close to It Ends With Us.
I'm sure they were like signed at the same time.
And I'm sure they probably like, oh, It Ends With Us is going to be such a big hit, and then Verity, whatever.
Yep.
So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled. But yeah, I mean, I don't blame her for saying that she like wants nothing to do with the book or anything.
Me neither.
I mean,
Verity's
maybe
gonna be a smash
she
hit,
should have
too.
wanted nothing to do with the book when it came out.
I know. Verity's gonna be way better and way different though. It's got Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
It has like a star-studded cast, and it's much different in tone. And so maybe she'll get some of that confidence back after Verity comes out, but then we don't need any more Colleen. We don't need any more.
It's Dakota Johnson too.
Dakota Johnson isn't like Chris Pratt
and sexy
in it?
daddy Josh Hartnett.
Oh yeah, I forgot
love
he's in
him.
that too.
Yeah.
La la la.
Yeah.
Love Josh Hartnett. I totally forgot he's back in that, and he's an excellent actor.
Yeah, he's such a great actor.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
Is Chris Pratt in that too?
October 2nd, 2026. Oh, so that's not for.
Oh God, that's so far away.
Yeah, really far away.
Fuck.
Whoops, never mind. So
All right, well,
honestly,
don't
by
get
that
excited.
time, then everything will.
No one will care
die
anymore,
down
and
for
then the
sure.
hopefully the lawsuit will be over. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's embarrassed to be involved with the book. Everybody's embarrassed by the whole thing.
Yeah.
Blake Lively, you know, Taylor Swift, Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds. They hopefully one day will all be laughing on their way to the bank.
Yeah.
And just popping bottles in celebration that
This whole thing's
ding
over.
dong, the witch is dead, and it's Justin Baldoni.
Exactly.
So let's hope for that. But we do have a different thing to celebrate, a milestone that was awarded to New Heights.
Yay.
New Heights, the podcast that Taylor Swift was on a list of this year's most important moments, as said by Time Magazine.
Yeah.
And so Time Magazine put out a cover over the break something along the lines of like the biggest moments of 2025. And
yeah,
has just
the year in
pictures.
review.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's On New Heights podcast for Life of a Showgirl announcement is named one of this year's important moments by Time Magazine.
Ooh.
It's like Trump, them two,
Yeah.
Jane Goodall, AI, the Dodgers, the LA Fires, and some guy singing. I don't know who that guy is.
Let me see.
Do you know who that man is?
Oh, it's Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace.
Oh my God!
Okay.
That
doesn't look like Ozzy though.
No,
yeah. At first glance, no. It's a
sorry.
very young
Oh my
photo
God!
of Ozzy.
So sorry to Ozzy.
It's a short hair, young photo of Ozzy.
R.I.P. to
be
Ozzy. So sorry for that disrespect.
Yes.
Jesus Christ Almighty.
No, that's not the Ozzy you know.
No.
And he's like mid-performance. He's sweating. Like, he's got makeup on.
Yeah. Okay, my bad.
It looks like the guy who plays Bolton. The bad guy in Game of Thrones, Bolton, Theon
Greyjoy?
He Ramsay Bolton.
Ramsay Bolton.
The bad guy.
Yeah.
He enslaves Theo.
He does look like him.
In that photo, he looks just like him. That's crazy.
I don't know how I don't know how I feel about this being like one of the year's important moments. I think yes, obviously, like to us.
Yeah.
In pop culture, but it
was a big pop culture
moment. I don't know if I would put it as like Time's this year's most important moments. You know what I mean? Because like to me, that's like political, like climate. You know, you're really making change in this world.
Yes, and I also think it almost opens it up for scrutiny in that way.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the odd one out.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, Jane Goodall.
Yeah, Trump, rest in peace, Jane Goodall. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Well, I guess, I don't know, with Ozzy on there too, maybe.
Yeah.
But
like, that's him dying, you know?
Right. And
which is a huge cultural moment.
Yeah. It is an interesting choice. And while I don't disagree that it was an important moment.
For sure.
You know, for us and for Swifties and for fans and people who really follow along with pop culture. But I think this was maybe an opportunity to throw Taylor on another Time cover.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and I don't disagree. It was a huge moment for sure.
I'm very excited.
It's just an interesting group of people to be involved with, and I hate that they put him next to Trump.
And you know that they did that on purpose.
Oh, totally.
Like, that is what makes me want
can you not put her next to Jane Goodall?
Right. Like, why is Trump up top and Jane Goodall's not?
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb, but I think that I'm very curious to see what Jason and Travis will say. Mm-hmm. And I feel like
they'll say the same type of thing. Oh, Taylor, we got it because of Taylor. She's the biggest pop star in the world.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't be here without her. Blah,
absolutely.
Blah, blah. Yeah.
But I am curious, that whatever their
I wonder if they'll like
is,
make a joke like,
yes,
us and Jane Goodall. You know?
Right. You, me, Jane Goodall. And
yeah.
But whatever their tone is will be my tone about it moving forward. If they're positive, thankful, moving on, that's how I'll feel.
Yeah, I don't feel a certain type of way about it. I just was like, interesting choice.
I agree with that.
To include.
Yeah, I agree. So that's exciting. But in addition to that, I mean, Taylor was in the news just so much over the break, but we've got rumors about the wedding, rumors about Bachelorette, none of all coming from the Sun. Nobody knows what they're talking about. I'm probably in my head like almost 100% certain that it's all lies. Like I don't believe that there's a shred of truth to any of this, but they are talking about how potentially Taylor and Travis are planning like a long weekend wedding. You know, sorry, I didn't have any coffee today. I apologize. Long weekend, lots of guests, all this stuff. The rumors that she's got a star-studded bachelorette. She's asking people this and that, whatever. What have you seen from your
So
sphere?
Harper's Bazaar came out with an article. It said all the details of Taylor Swift's elaborate bachelorette festivities.
Wait a minute, that's kind of crazy. Harper's Bazaar.
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting this information from.
Yeah, I might be changing my tune a little.
But they're reporting off the Sun. An insider reported to the Sun.
Come on now, I hate that.
Yeah, it's annoying. It says an insider reported to the Sun on Sunday afternoon that Swift and her besties have at least 3 or 4 girls' trips or bachelorette-style getaways in the works, with possible destinations including some of Swift's favorite cities like Nashville and New York City, as well as international spots like Italy and the Bahamas.
Ooh.
The goal is to have fun, spend weekends together, and enjoy the process while also working on the planning in beautiful locations where they can relax, celebrate, and bond.
I mean, sounds like bachelorette parties. Sounds like every other bitch's bachelorette party.
I mean, multi-stop bachelorette party sounds freaking awesome.
Multi-stop sounds great, but here's the thing is, and what tells me, or what makes me believe that most of that is fake is like they just kind of ad-libbed all of the places that she's been recently.
That's what I was going to say. Like,
she lives in Nashville.
Obviously, she loves Italy,
She just
Bahamas.
recently went to Italy last year.
Yeah, she's always in the Bahamas.
She has like a timeshare down there, doesn't she? So, I mean, yeah, that sounds like it could make sense.
It's kind of just like an educated guess.
Yeah.
You know?
Which we could make a shit up too.
Yeah.
You know, it's, she really loves
I think they're going to go to Chez Margot.
Yes. You know, I actually did hear that from the Mater D. Told me personally. And actually also my friend at the Sun, which is the source there.
Yeah. And I also heard that it's going to be cat themed.
I love a cat theme.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, I didn't see that come across my feed.
Benjamin told me.
You know what? Benjamin has been very chatty
Actually,
lately.
Benjamin told Anchovy, who told me.
Who told you? Of course. And that actually makes a lot more sense because I know that Anchovy and Benjamin were on a play date recently when Taylor was in town. I don't know. I've got a friend over at the printing press, and they are making up big life-size Travis posters that they're going to actually place all around the world, and the girls are going to have to do like a scavenger hunt to come find them.
Perfect.
There's going to be one in Singapore, one in Australia Zoo, the Philippines.
One in Argentina.
The Philippines, but don't get tricked by Taylor Sheesh.
No.
That's not Taylor Swift.
No.
It's Taylor Sheesh.
That's Taylor Sheesh. But I did hear that Taylor Sheesh is going to be performing.
Wow.
Yep.
Big break for Taylor Sheesh. And you know who else is going to be there? Ashley.
Oh, of course. Ashley. Selena.
Selena's going to
be
there. Gigi Bella.
Bella, maybe.
Bella definitely. Because they're best friends now.
Oh, right.
There was a post, or the post we talked about last episode where Bella was dancing to Fate of Ophelia. Taylor apparently had commented on that post right after she posted it, being like, "Love you, Bells."
Yeah.
And everybody thought it was fake, an AI or something, but it turns out it was real.
It was real, yeah.
So,
and they're on a nickname basis.
Bells, how cute. Little sis.
Oh, God, I want to be friends with Bella Hadid and Taylor so bad.
I just want to be in that, like, Hadid sister friend group. I think they've got a good group going.
Like, please,
I'm down to
adopt
be
me.
in there.
Yolanda.
Maybe not.
Actually,
Yolanda.
maybe not.
The dad's lovely.
Sure. I don't know.
Maybe.
What's his name again?
I think he's nice.
Massimo?
I don't even know.
I think his name is like Muhammad or Massimo.
I think it might be Muhammad, actually.
Yeah.
Mo. Do they call him Mo?
Yeah.
I might be making that up. But regardless,
glad to see that they're friends and
glad to see they're friends.
Yeah, Muhammad.
You think Bella's getting the invite to the bachelorette party? Probs not.
I would think Gigi.
No. Who do we really think that Taylor would invite? Ashley,
TG. Ashley, Gigi.
When I said Ashley, by the way, I meant, that's not Taylor, that's Ashley.
Oh, I was like,
but I'm realizing
Ashley.
that now.
I
realized your face looked confused, and I was like, wait, did I not? Because
no, I should have gotten that.
Taylor Sheesh made me think of Ashley. It's just Ashley.
It's just Ashley.
Yeah.
I think Gigi, Selena.
Yep.
Abigail, Ashley.
Blake will be there. Abigail, that was a good poll. Who else? Kelly? Tell her,
maybe.
Amidst the rumors,
this will be a big, it's very telling. If anything ever comes, or like if pictures or any actual credible information comes out from this, it'll definitely put the rest onto some rumors or heighten them.
Absolutely.
So that's why I feel like maybe why she's keeping it as close to the chest as possible.
Totally.
Heim Sisters, good. Yes,
for sure.
Yes, Heim Sisters.
Lena Dunham, maybe?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Maybe Margaret Qualley gets the girlfriend invite.
Right.
I'm curious about, we've got Wuthering Heights, or no, oh God, that's what I wanted to add to the list, and I totally forgot, was the new movie that Jack Antonoff, sorry, I don't know why I'm so brain dead. The pop star movie with Anne Hathaway
and Charlie XCX,
and the Charlie XCX, Jack Antonoff, and FKA Twigs, I guess, also worked on it. Here, Mother Mary. This A24 tweeted this today. So today, Tuesday, you'll be able to go find the trailer. This is not a ghost story. This is not a love story. David Lowery's Mother Mary trailer tomorrow. Did you see all this?
Ooh, I didn't see that.
It's really cool.
Ooh, I'm excited.
A lot of good posters. It's Anne Hathaway is playing this this star, pop star, music star of some sort. It's giving a lot of Gaga to me. The people were saying that Taylor, there might have been like Taylor.
There's like
influence.
Taylor and Gaga influence, right?
Yes, that was.
Oof, that picture is fucking
it's awesome.
gorgeous.
So Jack obviously worked heavily on that with Charlie. It says original music by Charlie XX, Jack Antonoff, and FKA Twigs.
Love.
Written and directed by David Lowery, A24. I trust A24 usually with my life.
Yeah, me
so
too.
that's great. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. But regardless, the whole reason I'm bringing that up, because Jack Antonoff is going to be busy promoting this movie, I think.
Busy bee. Yeah, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled on it for if we'll ever get like any like actual information or an Instagram post or Ashley Avignon every once in a while will post some stuff. So maybe we'll get some tidbits. We'll have to see.
Would love that.
The fuck ass filter. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled.
So much fuck ass filter. I kind of hope that obviously you've seen Crazy Rich Asians.
Of course.
You know, when they go to the island and they do like shopping and spa and whatever, like that's what I envision
Oh,
Taylor Swift's
totally.
Bachelorette
Totally.
party being like.
Totally.
Great movie.
Oh,
by
I
the
could
way,
see
if
her
you've never
doing
seen
like full like Louis Vuitton like gift bag, whatever.
100%.
Like yeah. That's
all
sick.
with like homemade sourdough and Pop-Tarts and cookies, like Christmas cookies, etc. Like so
maybe she makes all
fun.
the girls take a sourdough class.
Yeah,
that'd be fun. Or she teaches it.
Maybe maybe they all create their own sourdough starter, which no one still has the information to give me to create sourdough starter. Everyone is always like, start with sourdough starter, and I'm like, where the fuck do you get it?
Where do you make it?
Everyone's like, you got to get it from someone that has it. I'm like, there has to be a way to create.
There's a black market for sourdough starter?
No, like there has to be a way to create sourdough starter in my kitchen with ingredients.
Yeast?
It's got to be something.
I
haven't done the research because it's confusing to me. I don't like how you have to feed it. I don't like how it's like a live-in.
I can't do that.
I'm a terrible baker. Yeah, I'm not a good baker.
I don't have the patience,
except for the cookies.
and I'm really bad with measurements.
Terrible with measurements. I'm very much a dash of this, a dash of that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like cooking.
Right.
Because with cooking,
so
you could just taste as you go. With baking, you get
can't really fuck it up as much.
Too much flour, you're fucked. Too much sugar, you're screwed.
One time I made chocolate chip cookies, and I misread, like, the back of the Toll House?
Yeah.
It tells you what you need for chocolate chip cookies, and it said 1 3/4 cups of flour.
Yeah.
And I, for some reason, read it as 1 3/4 cup.
Yeah,
so
right.
I only put
a
3/4 cup in.
Okay.
And then I put them, and it looked good. It tasted good. It was all fine. Yeah, like it was completely fine. But then I put them, scooped them out, put them on the tray, whatever, put them in the oven. Like 5 minutes later, all of a sudden I smell burning. I'm like, no way, is it burning already? I look over and they had spread out into one like soup
giant
mess.
cookie.
One giant like cookie soup mess that was burning. And I was like, great. So if you don't have enough flour, that's what happens.
Damn it.
And so,
that's why
sourdough starter is not my future.
Yeah, that's why I don't even bother.
Yeah. But so I will be very curious to see what kind of rumors are true and what kind of rumors are false. The wedding I was
gonna
stuff,
say.
that also, obviously
apparently
we've got the rumor still about the Rhode Island, that house or that venue in Rhode Island. Some people are saying a load of horseshit. Some people are saying now Taylor's going to do it at her Rhode Island house. That's why she's doing the renovations. Real ones know that she's been doing those renovations since last summer and way before she was engaged. Yeah. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Maybe it's just good timing.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have. Yeah, I don't believe that Watch Hill, or sorry, not Watch Hill. That resort on Rhode Island rumor at all.
No.
But
we've talked about that.
This is also from The Sun, but they said Taylor Swift's mother, Andrea, and her soon-to-be mother-in-law, Donna, have been hands-on in the wedding planning process. They have been talking for the past 2 weeks several times a week, whether on the phone, through text, FaceTime, or Zoom.
But it's like, who knows this?
Yeah, like, again, that just sounds like an educated guess.
Right.
Like,
who
knows Andrea and Donna are going to help plan the wedding.
Right. And but also, who knows for a fact that Donna and Andrea have been talking several times a week about the wedding?
Except I will say, to me, low-key, this is obviously a little bit more believable because it's coming with Donna. And maybe Donna told someone that she's been planning.
Honestly, you are so...
Or maybe even Andrea, like,
You are so correct.
Like, maybe Donna...
I think Donna's the squeaky wheel.
Yeah.
Here. Because if Donna's
like maybe
at
it's
an
like,
event,
I gotta do
take
this.
Andrea's calling me. We're planning the wedding.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
all it takes. That's all it takes. At
so,
one event, to have somebody calling up the Sun, hey, I got insider information from Donna, Kelsey. You know what I mean? That is... I think
which is
Donna.
hilarious. But it's such harmless... information.
It's fine. It's just the fact that it's the Sun is what's, you know what I mean? The least reliable
as we always
source
say,
on Earth.
take it with a grain of salt.
Yes. Big time.
Speaking of take it with a grain of salt, people were saying, because we were having that big Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, they were like, where's the Taylor Watch merch? And I was getting a lot of messages of women being like, we would buy merch that wasn't exactly Taylor. Like, it would be more Taylor Watch.
Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, so you guys we're here. We're at the point where you guys will buy Taylor Watch merch.
So I was thinking it could be fun to like make merch of like some like commonly said phrases.
That
or
would
something.
be silly.
Yeah,
I would like to do that. Okay, so then we need to know what everybody's favorites are.
Yeah.
Loosely based in fact.
Oh, and we still need to do, that reminds me too, I need to post that poll for our homework name, our new segment homework name.
Yes, for sure.
I'll do that tonight.
Let me put that in our homework thing.
Yeah.
Because I have my own personal homework. I remember I kept saying I was going to break down those syllabi that everybody sent me. I thought about that on the way here today. I will have that for next episode, because that now, we're coming up on finals time. I know people are in classes right now studying for finals, etc. So that'll be good to fit in there. Wait, let me add to this. What did you just say?
Names for our homework segment.
Names for homework segment.
I'll have to read I still have the DM and everything, so we'll figure it out.
Segment poll. Perf. I'm just gonna put it on top.
Perf. Hooray! Excellent. But yeah, everything that we just said about the wedding and the bachelor thing, as we always say, take it with a grain of salt, because it's coming from pretty unreliable sources.
Yep. And while it is fun to daydream, it isn't always, it's just not always true information.
Yeah.
It's probably lies.
Yeah.
And educated guesses and total,
it just seems like a little bit of like some harmless assumptions.
It sounds like literally Mad Libs, anyone getting married would do these things, so who knows? But it's
exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah.
And I'm still excited regardless. And it's like, I wonder if...
Seems like the gears are turning a little bit sooner than we thought.
Yeah. But I also wonder if that's true, or if it's a distraction, or if it's like, I don't know. But Taylor herself said they're going to have the biggest wedding ever.
Yeah.
And she's going to invite everybody she's ever met. Like, I believe that will happen.
Yeah,
I
me
believe
too, for
that,
sure.
Like, they'll do a party, they'll do a wedding. Maybe they'll like get married just them in secret. Like, maybe like that's, what I think about. I'm like, oh, they're just going to get married in secret. Like, why would they bother with all this drama? But they, they want to have a party too.
I think they want to have a big party, big blow up. Might as well, yeah.
Let's do it.
Why not both?
Taylor, I live on the Upper West Side. You could DM me for my address for the save the date.
Perfect. Me too. I live in Chelsea.
She's in Chelsea. She's even closer to you. She can actually pick it up at your apartment.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll come with her to kill two birds with one stone.
Exactly.
It's perfect. That leads me to my next question.
Oh.
There was a post going viral of a girl who got an engagement ring. There are actually multiple layers to this, okay? This girl got a replica ring, a real diamond engagement ring, replica of Taylor Swift's engagement ring. I think there are bits and pieces of it that are slightly different. I'm not really sure. But for all intents and purposes, it's a replica ring. She is a Taylor Swift fan. She wanted it to be that. She's also not engaged or has anybody in her life. She just like wants this to be her ring for when that does happen in her life.
That part
is where you lose me. Okay.
Yeah.
You lose me there. That's strange. And I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah. That part is extremely strange.
Just buy yourself a ring for it to be your ring. Like, why? Like, that's fine. Wear that ring. It doesn't have to be your engagement ring.
I understand taking inspiration from the ring and all of that nature, and being like, oh, I really like that cut. I like that the bezel, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But to completely replicate it is just a little bit of a step too far, especially because Kindred Lubeck is like such a small business, and she hand carves everything herself.
Right. It's not
she
like it's
picks the stones herself.
Yep.
She does everything handcrafted. So to kind of like gyp her style and like rip her off is not really my favorite vibe. I don't really like the idea because, it like, I don't like how it has like the side engravements and stuff, because it's like,
oh wait, there was another piece to it. I believe she had engraved Taylor and Travis's name on the inside.
Oh my God, yes, she did.
That was really what
I'm not married to have a partner, so since engraving was free, I had it say Taylor and Travis on the inside.
That's so crazy.
And
weird. I'm sorry to that girl. I'm sorry, but someone needed to intervene and no one did. And I'm sorry that it had to come across our desk to have real friends tell you that that's fucking weird, but it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
You can't have Taylor and Travis's names engraved in the future engagement ring that you purchased for yourself and copy Taylor's ring. Like, it's just, that's a step too far, babe. That's a step too far.
Yeah.
But here is also why I bring it up, Gia. Because I saw this and I saw that whole story. And while I do believe the engraving of Taylor and Travis and the, buying your own engagement ring when you don't even have a boyfriend is strange, I had a memory pop up back in my head that when I was in college, my mom purchased two, maybe one. I forget if she has one as well. She purchased a Princess Diana replica ring for me. And it, for those who know, and Kate Middleton wears it now. It's a royal ring, and it went through the family, obviously. It's a little different, I think, but they made replicas of it. It's like a big like blue diamond or a sapphire, and then it's got diamonds on the end. Obviously, it was not a real. It's not, the one I have is not real.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is now. It's got lost in the sauce somewhere, maybe in like a college move. I don't know. My mom's probably gonna be sad to hear that. But I thought to myself, I can't really throw stones in the replica ring department because people were out here buying Princess Diana's ring. But is that different? Because that's a royal. That's royal. Like, that wasn't ever, she didn't pick out that ring. Yeah. That was like given to her.
I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting a similar ring or like a replica ring. It's, I do.
It was like marketed as Princess Diana's ring.
Yeah.
You know? And people eat that shit up. Like, but I've never seen another celebrity get that kind of treatment until now. Like, no one's replicating like Beyonce's ring or Kim Kardashian when she had that big ass ring. Like, no one's doing that.
That's the thing to me. It's like, it's the Kindred Lubeck of it all. It's like the uniqueness and like the hand craftsmanship and like the hand picking of the stones and the hand sketching, all that stuff. Like, I think that's what makes it kind of separate itself from all of those other ones, because like we know the person who made it. We've watched her make stuff like that. Like, so to buy like a replica, I don't think is like that crazy, but to get it engraved with Taylor and Travis,
that's way too
wild to me.
Yeah, way too far.
Wild.
But yeah,
like, yes, someone tweeted, "There's nothing wrong with wanting a similar ring. That's been happening for ages and ages. It's the engraving that threw me so hard, my back cracked."
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes, okay, so that answers my question, I think, that the replica, the idea
Diana's
of the replica
was
ring,
made from a Garand catalog, not custom made. So it was, picked from a Garand catalog.
Right, which, interesting. I thought that it was like...
It wasn't a custom made ring.
No, not custom. I didn't think it was custom. I thought it was like from like the royal, like jewelry seller. Like it was like...
Ooh, let me look it up.
And by seller, I mean CELLAR. Like they're...
Right.
Like
under
a royal
the dungeon.
Jewels.
Yeah.
Like that's where I thought it was from, and that's why she got it, but maybe not.
Let me see where
Princess Diana.
Yeah, was made by Gerard, the Crown Jeweler.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot more sense, but that too is like you can buy replicas of the Queen's tiara and the necklace that Marie Antoinette wore from Louis, her husband. You know what I mean? Like, you can buy those kind of things. And first, like, I'm looking right now, there's replicas everywhere. Look at all these replicas you can buy.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
everyone's got a Princess Diana replica going. And I'm just so curious about what people think about that in terms of Taylor. Like, I've never seen anyone else do this for someone's engagement ring.
Some people on Twitter are also saying having Diana's ring is weird.
That it's weird? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought it was a little weird at the time. Like, I remember, because my mom loves Princess Diana.
Yeah.
Obviously was very devastated by her death. And, when I got it at first, I just was like, oh, this is what a cool thing that her ring is. And of course, by the time I had it, she had been, had died a long time prior. And so it's like, oh, okay, maybe it's a little less weird. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
To honor her memory. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where I stand. I feel like taking inspiration for a ring is all good. I think completely replicating one is a little strange.
And marketing it as such.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah, and then getting Taylor and Travis engraved in it just makes it 1,000 times stranger.
That is just not just a bridge too far. It's like
what?
The county next door. You know what I mean? Like, you got to figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Figure it the fuck out. It says, Princess Diana chose her ring for engagement. to Prince Charles, selecting a 12-carat sapphire flanked by a halo of diamonds. I mean, it's a stunning, stunning ring. Reportedly, royal family members disapproved of her proposal. Of course they did. Their proposal piece because it came from a catalog, meaning commoners could also purchase it. Oh. So interesting.
So they kind of marketed it to be
the jeweler behind the ring,
almost.
Gerard, claims Charles picked it out as an option for Diana due to it reminding him of an existing royal brooch. So I guess they had a brooch.
Of course. Charles was
course.
like, oh yeah, that looks like a brooch.
I bet Camilla got something from the
vault.
vault,
I'm sure.
You know? Whatever. Whore. No, she's not. I mean, she is, but she's the queen now. Whatever.
But
sorry,
whatever.
Camilla, for calling you a whore.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm not really that sorry.
I think in this case, like, this is your ring, like.
Yeah.
And this woman's not even getting engaged, so I don't really even know. Like, I would never want like the same exact ring of somebody else.
Neither would I. Yeah. Neither would I in a million years. But
yeah, I think it's really disrespectful to Kindred and her hard work.
I totally agree with that. And yeah, I now have to really think deep about, I'm very curious, I should say, about people's thoughts, and please share them with me.
Everybody let us know if you think Kelly's mom is.
Yes.
If you think Kelly's mom is a freak.
Yeah. I'll let her know. No. But I am
it's
curious
very
the
harmless.
difference. Like I do think like the royal family obsession, but then I'm like,
well, that little tidbit that you said that was like, it was encouraged by the commoners to like purchase.
It could, or meaning that anybody could have it, like, because it was just an already existing ring, like it wasn't. Which, by the way, that says so much about like just Charles and Diana in general,
for sure,
and how miserable she was. Oh God! But regardless, I am just so curious. What is the difference there? Why does it make it okay for that to be done with Diana's ring and the royals and whatever? And how does that feel different than Taylor and Travis? Yeah, even though they are technically our royal family as well,
right?
But it just feels something about it felt wrong.
Yeah,
and so And then obviously a step so far is to be like Travis and Taylor. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. But speaking of Travis and Taylor, they are, back on the game circuit. Yep. Chiefs win one, lose one over the break.
I know. They're making our game really important.
Yeah, they really are. Which, by the way, yes, we'll
be there.
We're going to see us on Sunday.
Yep.
We're going to be at Arrowhead.
December 7th. We will be there at Arrowhead. But
congratulations to Missouri. The DraftKings Sportsbook is now live in Missouri, December 1st for the whole month of December. That is why we're going.
Yeah.
I forget if we were allowed to say that before, but the DraftKings Sportsbook is available in Missouri now.
Yes, which is very exciting. So we'll be there.
We'll be going with DraftKings. Mm-hmm.
We're going to really need the Chiefs to step up.
Yes, we do. And I forget if we said, did I say on the pod that we got the reservation?
Oh, no, I don't think we did. Yeah, we're going to
Reservation
1587
at 1587 Prime. Hell yeah.
And we're definitely going to tell them it's your birthday.
Honestly, we should, right?
Yeah.
It's close enough where I won't feel guilty.
Yeah, what? It's the same week.
Well, you know how like if people do that just to say
for sure.
But
no,
I can
it's
prove.
Your birthday. We're definitely going to celebrate there. I really want to get... I'm going to put on my story, but you guys need to recommend me a really good barbecue spot to go to because I want to get some good-ass barbecue.
Yes. That, I think, should be our first step, like having lunch, because we get in kind of early.
Yeah. I think that should be like our first thing.
Totally agree.
But yeah, so the Chiefs won against the Colts, and Taylor was at the game.
Yep.
They went to 1587 Prime after. Looked like they were taking pics.
And that was the 11:23 game.
Yes.
So that was on Sunday of last week.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they played on Thanksgiving against the Cowboys in a brutal loss.
Brutal loss. Yeah. Bad. My dad and I were checking back and forth on it. Just bad news bears. They were at the Cowboys stadium, right?
Yeah, they were. It was at Cowboys. But
Allegiant? Is that Allegiant? No.
No, it's AT&T.
AT&T.
Yeah. It's huge, crazy stadium.
I've been there with Post Malone.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But the one time.
Oh,
Me and Post Malone went together.
After the Colts game, they took a pic with Scott Swift and two old guys. I don't know who these old guys are, but I'm assuming they're
these
Chiefs.
Old men are.
Sorry to these old men, but assuming these guys are like associated with the Chiefs or something of that nature. Where I commented on Swifties for Eternity's post that I loved her braid. I really was loving that braid.
Oh, I'm loving that braid. It's very like whimsical.
It looks like she fishtailed it, and I was like, throwback to the fishtail braid.
She loves a fishtail braid.
Yeah, she does.
She's always putting it. My hair's got too many like layers right now.
Yeah, I can't fishtail. Oh, and that's also when she had this really cute video of
of the fan giving a letter.
Yeah. She received a letter. T Swift with my brother at Super J9. after receiving a gift from baby girl.
Oh.
Understatement to say thank you, brother for life.
Oh.
So he must have passed on a letter from her daughter, whoever this person is, Alexander Wayne.
Cute.
No idea who that is.
Cute.
But she read the letter out loud. It was very cute. She got some bracelets from the girl too, which was very sweet.
Lovely.
She was very sweet. And this video too of her shaking Scott Swift.
Yeah, that was
like,
hilarious. Yeah. She's like, bah!
Yeah.
Freaking out. So
which
cute.
is very cute. Yeah.
Very
So it was nice to see her a little bit in the suite. Having fun.
Little bit of fall football
fall
action.
vibes.
I feel like this is maybe the first, or not the first, but one of the first times where she was kind of like up against the glass cheering and they're showing her.
That was definitely the closest she had been. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I do
great.
wonder if I think the Chiefs. I really wonder if what their playoff standings look like now. I mean,
I was asking my dad. My dad says he thinks that they'll make it. I think he said that if they had lost both games, that it'd be like no shot, but now they are probably still going to be fine.
Okay, so sitting at a 6-6 record after a Thanksgiving loss, they are currently outside the wild card spots and need to win to have a realistic chance.
Oh, goodness gracious!
So they need to win like these next couple games, I think.
Well, they've got 2 back-to-back home games. They've got the 7th, where we'll be there to bring the good luck. And then on the 14th, they're also at home again.
Yeah. Their playoff hopes now hinge on them winning all remaining games and getting help from other teams. Okay, so other teams will have to win or lose for them to get in too.
Oh,
It's one of those things. Oh, God, that's the most stressful thing ever.
That's so stressful and really hard to keep track of. Okay, so we'll...
Extremely hard to keep track of.
As we know.
Yes.
As we know, we'll talk about it, but
we'll have to get like a full outline from one of the football guys.
Yeah, we'll ask one of the boys to help us out with that because I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
But interesting. Okay, cool. I'm so excited.
It's a big game.
For the game.
It's
I'm so
gonna
excited.
be so cold.
It's gonna be so fucking cold.
Yeah,
Gia.
I was at the Rutgers game this weekend, and it was so fucking
brutal.
cold. I was like, we're gonna be screwed.
And it's gonna be about the same weather, probably.
Yeah, but I have a lot of hand warmers and
Good.
foot warmers.
Good.
And
foot warmers. That's important.
Leggings under your jeans.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna wear. I've got the insulated tights.
Nice.
I'm gonna put those on underneath.
Yeah,
and
we're
I
gonna
don't
have to dress
know.
nice
I
and
don't
warm.
necessarily know what I'm wearing because
I don't know what I'm wearing either.
I did the Rent the Runway, that bomber, that Chiefs bomber that Sammy was sending us. So she's renting that. I almost told her not to though because I'm gonna have to wear 10,000 layers if I wear
really
that.
light.
It's really light, but I'm thinking maybe I could wear it to like the tailgate or something.
Yeah.
Because the game is a night game, so I don't know what our day plan is going to be time wise. Like I know what we're doing, but I don't know what the times are. So there might be time for an outfit change.
Yeah,
before we
who
get into
knows?
the stadium, which would be nice.
Yeah.
Ultimately, though, I'm about to order this little hat because it reminded me of Taylor, and because I
Is
think
it like a fluffy hat? Yes.
Do you want one too?
I was thinking about wearing.
I haven't ordered
fluffy.
it yet. Do you want one too?
Yeah, in black.
Oh, I have a black one. You know what?
Oh,
though?
perfect.
It's got
I'll wear
Lazy
it.
Susan on it. Do you care?
No.
Okay, then I'll let you borrow.
Perfect.
I just don't have a maroon one.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting little gloves with
Cute.
a hat as well. And so if I don't, I know you're not trying to wear Chief stuff, but
I know. I think I'm just gonna wear all black.
Right. I would like to do black with accents.
Yeah. Maybe I'll wear like a red belt.
Yeah,
or something. You know.
I don't want my Jets to feel like I've abandoned.
Yeah. I can't.
forbid.
I just can't. I can't.
Well, no, and you're a real football fan. There's no way. But I do think about my Jets, but I'm not so deep in that I can't rock some Chiefs as well.
Right.
So that'll be exciting.
One of us needs to wear Chiefs gear.
One of us needs to wear some Chiefs. We need to represent. But we will be posting, keep your eyes peeled for a little video of us preparing not only for the game and the tailgate and getting ready, but Gia is also going to help me mentally prepare. I would like to make a little video like that.
Yes.
Even if it doesn't go on Taylor Watch. But of just, mentally preparing for an NFL game.
Perfect.
What to expect and what to look forward to, etc. So that'll be really fun. Regardless, it's exciting that we get to go and be a part of DraftKings' big launch in Missouri.
Exciting.
Yay! Congrats, Missouri.
Yes. So
gambling with us.
So many more people can use DraftKings now, as I should say, and one touchdown can change everything. The crowd, the momentum, the game itself, it never gets old. And feel that same rush with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting betting partner of the NFL, where every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. With DraftKings Sportsbook, all the action is in your hands. First touchdown, anytime touchdown, live bets. Every play, every snap, every game matters. And Missouri listeners, listen up. DraftKings Sportsbook is now live in the Show Me State. Here's the best part. New customers bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. So when your team hits the end zone, you could hit the payout. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code TaylorWatch. That's code TaylorWatch. Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
We also had a Tay Bestie, a football Tay Bestie, waving from the other side of the fence. Kiara got a cardigan from Taylor and thanked her as thanks to my former neighbor.
Yeah. R.I.P. Kiara. We miss you, girl.
We
Kiara
miss you so much, Kiara.
Kiara Gordon, who was famously. What was his name? Gordon?
I don't remember his.
Me neither. But he got traded, and I think he's on
the Bills now.
Yeah, I think he's on the Bills, and everyone's like, "Damn, we really lost her this time." But good to know that they still have a nice relationship. I mean, I loved all of her stuff. She's so gorgeous and cool. So I'm just happy to see that they're still friends.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
very happy to see that. So yeah, lots of that going on. Looks like a good weekend of family and friends and fun.
Is it Shariah?
Is it Shariah?
I think it is.
It is.
We always screw it up.
I always screw it up. You always get it right. And I threw you off because I said Kiara.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because I know someone named Kiara and they spell it the same.
The way that she spells it is hard to remember. But yeah, it's Shariah. I'm 90% sure.
Chiara.
Yeah.
Shariah Gordon.
Shariah Gordon. I'm like pretty sure.
We're sorry to Shariah Gordon for that.
So sorry to you, queen.
Sometimes, like I said, I did not have coffee, and sometimes I'm blind and dyslexic.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Regardless,
it's like
we're happy
Kelly.
for you to get your cardigan.
Like with Kelly Teller. I always think it's Kaylee.
Kaylee, yeah.
The way she spells it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I know. People are crazy. But regardless, happy she's got her cardigan. Sad she's has to be up and she's going to need it to keep her warm up in snowy Buffalo.
Jeez.
Damn. So, yeah, that's that. Last on our list of Taylor stuff, we have, which I can't believe we've really been, our Taylor stuff is that our girl, newly changed name, Millie Bobby Bon Jovi. Millie Bobby Brown.
No, Millie Bonnie Bon Jovi.
Sorry, it's Millie Bonnie Bon Jovi. We'll break that down in a moment. Millie Bobby Brown of Stranger Things was asked a question like, what's a topic that you could like give a presentation about? And she said Taylor Swift.
She's a huge Swiftie.
Big Swiftie.
Yeah.
You know what would be so cool? Could you imagine if we got Millie Bonnie Bon Jovi on the podcast?
Ugh. I would die for her.
Somehow doesn't feel that unattainable to us. Like that feels like that could happen. I would DM Millie Bobby Brown right now.
We should.
And be like, girl,
let's talk Taylor.
We loved this clip and we would love to have you on.
Yeah, and then maybe we can like quiz her.
Could you fucking imagine if we had Millie Bobby Brown in this office? Ugh, I would love it.
I would love it. I love her
let
too.
Anyone else talk to her?
Yeah, but
only the girls.
She's now Millie Bonnie.
Yes.
Bon Jovi. And Bonnie is actually her real middle name.
Yes. Her real name was always Bonnie. And I guess Millie Bobby Brown for her, her stage name.
Yes.
Now that she is married, she's changing her name legally, etc. Yeah. But she's very funny about
Millie Bon Bon.
She goes, I'm no longer Millie Bobby Brown. Yeah. Now I'm Millie Bonnie Bon Jovi. Millie Bon Bon.
Yeah.
And it's fucking
Which is
hilarious.
Really cute.
I love her. I think she is just a fun, eccentric person. And I think that she's kind of been put in this like silo because of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And which she's always been great on and whatever. And so I just think that
Do you ever watch Enola Holmes?
Yes, not all the way, but I've seen episodes. And she crushes it. She's good.
It's a movie, but
Sorry, yes.
Yeah, I know what you meant, but the first and second one were so good. So
yes,
I think she has a long and prosperous career ahead of her.
Absolutely, and we of course love her. Remember, we told that story last week or a couple weeks ago about her feeling sad about everybody talking shit about her outfits when she's trying to step out and have fun, and Sabrina Carpenter saying "fuck 'em."
Yeah,
love that.
Love that.
So I hope that she's carrying that energy into her new Millie Bonnie Bon Jovi life.
It really seems like she is.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
So we're major fans of Millie Bon Bon, and which is why both of us watched Stranger Things.
Yes, we did.
We did, and we have thoughts on it. Do we want to talk Stranger Things, Wicked for Good, or Dancing with the Stars first? Because now we've moved
maybe let's go in
non-Taylor.
chronological order. Wicked, Dancing with the Stars, and then Stranger.
Yes. Okay, good. Thanks. Good thinking. Wicked for Good. Wow, changed for good. I saw your review.
Yeah.
You've seen it once, correct?
Yeah.
I agree with most things you said.
Yeah.
Here is my problem. I think it's being judged unfairly because Act 2 of the play was never that interesting to begin with. And I think that the banger songs are all in Part 1, Act 1. And I feel badly for the flack that it's getting because it was already an existing story. Like, there was only so much they could do. And I feel like people had such high hopes because of the first one. And that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles. Like, it was exactly what I expected. Like, I was very excited seeing it, cried multiple times. I don't care. I'm the same with you. I don't care about the new songs. Actually, but No Place Like Home is really growing on me. Like, I've been listening to the soundtrack a lot, and it's really, like, it like makes me tear up a little bit.
Yeah.
And so there's that. But then also I don't know. There were certain moments that I was like, all right, we're fluffing up this story. Do we need this? Yes, no, whatever. But I wasn't like disappointed. It certainly didn't feel like a waste of time by any means.
No.
And ultimately, I'm very excited to just watch them as one continuous movie. I think that is that's how it needs to be viewed for to be able to love it. And I just kind of wish that they made it one movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I just felt like I totally agree with what you're saying. The second half is just weaker than the first half in terms of,
and it just is.
Yeah, in terms of plot, in terms of music. Since the play has been created, I think it's a very hot take if you're like, oh, I like Act 2 better than Act 1.
Yeah, nobody likes Act 2.
That's kind of what I was just hoping for. Act 2 of the play is what, an hour 50 minutes. This movie's like 2.5 hours. Like, I was just hoping that maybe they could extend some character development. I don't know. I just felt like everything was so rushed through for almost 3-hour movie.
I agree.
That I felt like there was no character development whatsoever for any of them.
I needed more time with Nessa Rose.
Needed more time with Nessa Rose. I felt like Alphabet didn't give a flying fuck that Nessa Rose died.
Yeah, they skedaddle past that pretty quick.
Like the whole singing of No Good Deed and then like going to do the good deed at the end. Like I feel like it needs more explanation as to how we got from ending it like shiz and from her doing this to being like, I have to run away and I have to like give up my whole life in order for things to be fixed. But it's like, oh, now all of a sudden the wizard's just gonna leave? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that there's a lot of those plot holes, a lot of those wrapped up endings that like were wrapped up too soon almost happen in the play. So it's like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yes.
But I don't know. I just feel like everything that was wrong with the play, they did not fix with the movie.
Agreed. And I'm wondering exactly how that's possible, only because with all that time, it does seem strange that we only got snippets of everything.
They added those stupid songs.
The songs, I really didn't need the songs.
I really hated the songs, and maybe I have to listen to them more. But
No
I
Place
felt
Like
like
Home hits hard. Like that's a good one. But,
it's more of the placement. Like the songs, you're already establishing what we already know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we know that the animals are scared. We know that Elphaba wants them to stay. And with Glinda, like, we know that she's been having this internal conflict. Like, it doesn't push the story forward at all.
Right.
It just kind of gives an explanation to a scene that we already just saw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think there were really great parts of it. I just found it to be very messy in terms of plot, but that's a criticism that I've had since I've seen the play.
I generally think that criticism belongs with the story of Wicked, not with
100%.
like John M. Chu or the movie or the actors or anything. Like, yes, there are certain things that they didn't need to include. There were other things I would have liked expanded upon, kind of like what you're saying.
And there was just certain parts that I felt like, I don't know, it just felt like I feel like John M. Chu wasn't taking enough risk almost, that he was like keeping it really safe by keeping it so similar. But like, you know, the thank goodness part, like I feel like we barely saw Glinda when they're singing thank goodness, like the iconic like Glinda way.
Yes.
We don't even see her sing that part.
Right.
The ratty cardigan with Elphaba, like why is she wearing lingerie? Like where did that come from?
Wait, but what was that fucking cardigan about?
what was that?
It was so big. It was so
distracting.
It's really I only saw the movie once. I was gonna see it again over break, but I ended up not going. But I need to see it again to watch that performance again, because everybody said how it was like touching and Jonathan Bailey did a great job and whatever.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't remember a single second of it.
All I could think about was that cardigan.
I was looking around in the theater like, you see this? You see this?
No, literally.
Do you guys see this cardigan?
Like,
why is she wearing
she's
this
a witch.
knit?
She can like
I kept saying,
make a new
she's
cardigan.
Wearing a floor length cable knit. Like
ratty ass cardigan.
What is this? And it's not even that, like the rattiness of it. It was so bulky.
Yeah.
Like it was so big. And
it was
yeah,
so
she's got like a
distracting.
cute little slip underneath, which I was like, all right, fine. The slip, sure. When did you put that on? I didn't see you change into that, but okay.
Yeah.
And then you know.
Yeah, I don't know. And I also feel like with Elphaba and
took
Fiyero,
away from the performance.
Yeah, like
Yeah, for me.
there's the littlest bits of like lead up that I think give you enough to, as long as your mind, to be like, okay, this makes sense that they're at this moment. But I feel like there's not enough like, I don't know the word, like tension between Elphaba and Fiyero in the
Sexual
beginning.
tension.
Yeah.
Yes.
So be like, oh, this makes sense that Fiero's giving up like his entire life to go save her when he like wasn't really involved. Like we're like, I don't know.
I needed more. I needed more of that transition.
More character arc from Fiyero.
Because the moment of during, thank goodness, when they announced the engagement and Fiero's surprised or whatever, but even like in that moment, the way that Fiero's acting is he's clearly detached. Clearly he's like been through it, and they have that hurried conversation, you know, behind the scenes. But I don't know. I needed more than that to like show his attitude.
Yeah, we didn't see anything between Glinda and Fiero.
That's what I wanted. I wanted more of that. Besides the one kiss, which was fine, but that wasn't enough to show what was going on. But I maybe they just put their hands in too many pots and they couldn't explain one thing. But I will say this on a positive note. I think that the stuff that they did do, they got right. Like I thought No Good Deed was insane.
Yeah, No Good Deed was fabulous.
For Good was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, like the last 30 minutes was fabulous.
Really, really good. But I even thought the scene with Bach, the Grimmery, Nessa Rose, that was all really well done. But I would have liked a little more of it.
Yeah,
like I wanted to see.
And it's just like, Elphaba just like shows up and she's like, hey. And it's like, oh, what? Like,
what? This whole time you could just show up?
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't remember. Oh, yes, I did. Sorry, that was dumb. Being like, I couldn't remember that happening in the play. Obviously, you can. That's when Nessa Rose goes bad.
Yeah.
But that whole thing was good. Nessa Rose, that made me cry. Her singing Wicked Witch of the East, I cried at that. You know, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, Nessa, I just feel like Marissa Bodie like did not do it for me.
She didn't bring it as hard as she definitely
Bach
could
brought
have.
it.
Bach brought the motherfucking house down. Like, oh my God.
He was like, I'm going to kill her.
I'm going to kill her. I've got a personal vendetta. Like the voice that he put on, the facial expressions in that costume. Yeah. Wow, did he do a good job.
He was great. Yeah.
I'm eating my words in every way when it comes to Ethan Slater because he really crushed that.
Great performances by Cynthia, Ariana, Ethan Slater, and Jonathan Bailey.
Yep.
And I would even put crazy guy, Wicked.
Goldblum?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
I'd even put him up there.
He was good.
I have another negative thing to say.
Madame Morrible.
Oh,
Madame Morrible. Wait, do it now. Madame
Morrible. Flip it around. Wicked Witch. Madame Morrible. Flip it around. Wicked Witch.
It's the new like.
So
there could be 100
funny.
people in a room. 99 people in a room. Only one person.
And that person is you.
That person is you.
Yeah. She just can't sing for shit.
She really can't. And she wasn't lying about that when she
so
said,
it's like, don't cast
me because I can't sing. Because thank goodness does. In my head, I was like, Madame Morrible never sings. Who cares?
Yeah.
But I forgot about Thank Goodness.
She sings it. Yeah. It's crazy. So that really, and honestly, like her like speak singing.
Did you think she phoned it in a little?
Yeah, totally.
Like, she was so over it, or at least maybe that was what they were trying to convey.
Yeah.
If she was trying to show everybody that she's fucking over it, she did a really good job. Because I was like, damn, Michelle Yeoh does not want to be here, but Madame Morrible doesn't want to be here. So maybe these were all so good, you know, in that way.
It was very 50-50. So I did really enjoy it. I do want to see it again to really get like a fully formed thought.
Yes.
But
I never think seeing it once is enough.
Yeah, it's just part one is so Act one is so spectacular that it's very hard to live up to that, and especially with the music. I think the music is the biggest part that really separates the two.
Yep.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I think 3.5 out of 5 stars is not a bad score, but it's not.
No, out of 5, no.
Yeah, it's not.
That's fine.
It's not the 5 stars that I gave the first one.
The first one, right, really was just leaps and bounds.
Like,
it is so good. That's why I'm
you
looking
get more
forward
of a character arc and more of a
Yes.
storyline. Like,
that's why I'm looking forward to just watching them literally back to back, which I kind of did. Like, I watched Wicked 1 and then I went to the movie theater, but I need it. There can be no time in between. You know what I mean? Like, and I want to judge it as one.
Yeah.
And I do think that in that way, it's going to be just really, really good.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see. So, but that's that.
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
I don't really have much to say besides.
Congrats, Robert Irwin.
Congrats to Robert.
Everybody knows by now.
I think Alex should have won.
Agreed.
I think we've talked about that a lot.
We definitely did.
Everybody
did great.
People were making a great point. Like, Robert is a celebrity. Yeah. Alex is an influencer. Like, Robert has so much more time in the spotlight. They were like, his birth was put in the news, you know?
No,
like,
he's so much more famous than Alex.
So, like,
so
all the old
famous.
women out there, like, they all love him, whatever. So, like, I really felt like they were pushing him hard to win production.
Absolutely.
That fucking package where they were showing him every second with his ribs. My ribs, my ribs. Mm-hmm. Alex also was having a lot of issues too. They never showed one thing. Mm-mm. And so, I don't know. I feel like they were really trying to push the sympathy card with him.
He's overcoming to win.
Yes. Yeah. And I just... I saw it from a mile away, and he fucking messed up the instant dance, and they still got a perfect score, which doesn't help the production push.
No.
So what are you gonna do? And I really do feel like Alex should have won. I think Robert. I'm not mad at him winning.
No. I think that he is a perfectly acceptable second place.
Yeah.
And I wish that they weren't on the same season.
Yeah, me too.
Because I think that Alex really, truly was so unbelievable. And she learned so much and grew so much, and so did Robert. But I think Alex did more.
Yeah.
And I just think that she was the better student, the better dancer, better choreo, more challenges. Like she's on another level. And I hope that something comes up for her in the future dance wise. Because I feel like she just is so skilled. And
she said she wants to like keep trying to do stuff.
Love that.
I really love Jordan's freestyle. I think Ezra killed that choreo.
Really yes.
I think she was the best of the finale.
Yes.
I think Alex's freestyle was right up right there, but she really brought it with the finale.
She lip synced for her life.
Yeah, big time.
She did big time.
So, you know, I was disappointed but not surprised.
Yeah.
And I'm curious what you think about Whitney going on Call Her Daddy and doing her dance.
So, I mean, I'm kind of surprised that Mark agreed to do it. If I'm being honest, I think that
he's an attention seeker.
Right.
Like,
and that, I mean, he's on Traders. Like he's a guy. Like he knows that he's got that coming up. He knows that people need to know who he is.
Yeah.
I think that I'm not surprised that Alex Cooper was seizing the opportunity. I thought it was good.
I just feel like
but how
the freestyle? Sorry, but the freestyles are for the finalists.
Totally.
Like, you don't see Andy Richter fucking going on making his own freestyle.
No.
Or like any of the other contestants being like, well, I got eliminated, so I'm going to do mine.
But did you see this? The latest news that she's
going to be Roxy.
She's going to be Roxy Hart in Chicago.
And that's not surprising at all.
Not surprising at all.
After watching the Gel Block Tango, I was like, oh, that's in the bag for her.
100%.
Yeah.
I think that she will crush it. And I think that she, that does seem to be a pipeline for like Hulu adjacent.
For sure.
Like Ariana Madix.
Yeah.
Also played Roxy Hart.
Yeah.
For a while.
I don't know. I just was
and
like.
now Whitney will do it.
Okay, Whitney, like.
It was
we get it, you're good.
Yeah.
But like.
She certainly thinks, and that's the thing with Whitney, is like she will tell you to your face who she is, and then people will still, they'll like roll their eyes and get mad about it, being like, all right, bitch, whatever. No surprise at all that Whitney is doing this. Like, she
no
probably
surprise
thinks,
at
like,
all.
Everyone on earth is talking about how she got screwed in the end and whatever. And you know, it's just that's her. That's her. She's her confidence is unwavering for the most part. Her delusions are unwavering, and that's what makes her interesting to me, at least.
Yeah, I just feel like it's kind of crazy to give.
Yeah.
Like someone who didn't get enough votes.
It is crazy. It is crazy.
You know what I mean?
Maybe they just wanted to.
Like, you got eliminated. You didn't get enough votes, but like, we're going to let you still do the freestyle of highly produced, multiple costume changes, like stuff that you would not get on the normal freestyle. Do you think someone
paid for it? You think someone, who would have paid for that? Alex Cooper?
I would assume ABC. Because it was like with probably. ABC.
Right.
Yeah.
And that, so then here it is. Like,
it's just like
ABC, Dancing with the Stars, Hulu, Mormon Wives, Bachelorette, they're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
And I've been saying it for months, maybe years at this point. Mormon Wives are the future. Get on board.
Yeah.
Because these women are going to be shoved down our
Everywhere.
throats for the end of time.
Yeah.
And now we have Taylor on The Bachelorette. We've got Whitney being Roxy Hart. She was on Dancing with the Stars. Jen was on Dancing with the Stars. These women will be around.
Yeah.
And they're not going anywhere.
Yeah. This is going to sound really mean. Or not that mean, but I just saw this one. I didn't watch the whole interview, but I saw this one clip. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Was it so dramatic? They're like, Alex Cooper was like what has the hate you've been got, what messages have you been gotten? Can you read me a DM?
Yeah.
Mark Ballas is like, oh, like, are you sure you want to hear this? This one's heavy. And Whitney's like, oh my God, like, do you really want to read it out loud? He's like, yeah, don't worry. Like, I can do this.
No, I'm pissed.
And he's reading the DM, and it's like, it's one of those classic DMs that are like, you're awful. Like, I don't know, like, you should kill yourself, something of that nature. Which is awful.
It's awful, but we get them every day.
I was like, it's Mark Ballas, walk a mile in our shoes, okay?
Real. Like, Mark Ballas, step in the doors for once. Talk to a person here.
The drama. It's just like, this is really heavy. Like,
they love to be dramatic about the haters. And listen, everybody goes through the first time that people experience real hate online. They're the only person that's ever experienced it. You know what I mean?
And that's what
I've been guilty of that too.
It felt like they were trying to make it seem like, oh my God, we're the only people in the world that's getting hate like this. So it's like, no. I'm sure everybody on Dancing with the Stars right now is getting crazy hate.
Yes, and that's just the nature of viewers, the internet, whatever you want to call it. But yeah,
it was just the way that they were posing this crazy DM. I was like, that's a DM I get on the daily basis.
No. I think I have 8 of those DMs in my DMs right now. Like, I promise you, they're all there. But yeah, I don't know. The push for Mark Ballas doing his best, and is Traitors is Peacock.
It is Peacock. So interesting. But
I'm telling you, NBC and ABC, despite the fact that
NBC is Peacock. Oh, they're right. They're either rivals.
Despite the fact that they are rivals, they're really double dipping on both sides.
Well, I'm sure they're like, more publicity for him, the better for us.
Totally. They're not upset about it, I'm sure. But yeah, so I'm interested to see Mark on Traitors.
Me too.
And unfortunately, at that time, Mark is going to experience some real hate. If he thought he was getting hated on for the dancing.
Seriously.
When he's a professional, perfect dancer and has never made a mistake. And there's all those like comments or hate or whatever completely unfounded because he did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
They're going to see his real personality, and not saying that his personality is bad. It doesn't matter what his personality is. This Dancing with the Stars drama and however he acted there will carry over into 100%. Traitors, and that's what's going to happen there. So we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled for the, the public perception of Mark Ballas.
Yeah, big time.
Lot to say. Gee, I've been away. I've been away from my bed. I was home, obviously, home with the fam,
Nothing
home
worse.
with the parents. Listen, I don't have a regular room set up at home anymore. I do have my own bedroom, but we've turned it into more of like a lounge area, whole thing. And so I don't have like a bed. Yeah. And so this time around, my mom put like a little mattress top or whatever, and I slept up there, and it was fine. It was very comfortable, more comfortable than sleeping on the couch, is what I usually do. But I just know that when I go home for the holidays or any reason I'm home, I just know that I'm not getting that sweet, soft, precious sleep that I always get in my own bed with my Bowl and Branch sheets. And I've got the cashmere set on right now, and I'm living large.
Yeah. My aunt was like, why don't you sleep over? I was like, I got to get home.
Nice try.
To my Bowl and Branch sheets.
Nice
and
try.
I decorated for Christmas yesterday and brought out my Bowl and Branch cranberry blankie to match the vibe. The knitted blankie. It's
my
so
knitted cranberry is out as well.
Yes. So comfortable. Love it so much. Anchovy was loving it. Sitting like a little turkey in there.
Making biscuits.
Exactly.
Putting in a shift.
So, you guys know we love Bowl and Branch so much, and their best sale of the year is going on now with 25% off site-wide. Their best-selling signature sheets feel made for you with the perfect balance of softness and breathability for the best sleep ever. They get softer with every wash and are made with the highest quality 100% organic cotton, and it also comes with a 30-night guarantee, so you can shop worry-free. Give yourselves and your loved ones the most extraordinary feeling with 25% off site-wide, plus free shipping and extended returns. Shop now at bollandbranch.com/tailorwatch. That's BOLLAND branch.com/tailorwatch to take 25% off. Exclusions apply. Okay, last but not least, DraftKings.
Oh, okay. So what are they wanting us? What is it? Just
It's
talk
just
about Missouri?
Yes, it just says segment sponsor.
Could we use the
maybe,
conversation we had and just do the?
And then I'll say this part and then just add it into that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I agree.
And because I think we like set that up pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's because it's about Missouri, right?
Yeah.
I think we should be okay. I'll lead you into it at least. I'll be like, all right. Last on our list, Stranger Things.
Yes.
I'm glad we're on. I'm glad we're watching. I think maybe on this very podcast 2 weeks ago, we were like, we're probably not going to watch that. Well, I watch every minute. I watch it twice. Yeah. So loved it.
I know. I kind of want to rewatch it again because I went through it so fast
Don't
yesterday.
bother with season 3. Don't bother with season 3. It's the worst
so bad.
It's so
Season 3 is so bad.
It made me not watch season 4. And so I went, after I watched the first 4, volume 1 is what they're calling it, that came out on Thanksgiving or whatever, I went back and watched 4, realizing that I had already watched the first 5 episodes.
Okay.
But I fell off because they have that awful Russian subplot.
Yeah,
where
with Hopper.
David Harbour's in Russia.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
he gives
yeah.
a fuck. He's David Harbour now. I'm not even calling him Hopper anymore.
No, I know.
Because he is,
David
and that's
Harbour.
really why I wanted to bring this up today. Because I know that you'll agree with me. Lily Allen ruined that man. Nothing
When he was
says
yelling
is
at
serious.
11, I was like, don't yell at her.
I literally was like,
you're a
watch your
cheater.
mouth. Watch your mouth, piece of shit. Watch your mouth. When he's trying to do something heroic and cool, I'm like, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
I know.
I said to
when
Sam,
he tries to walk into the door to with the bomb on his chest, I'm like, fuck
He's
you.
like,
It's not all about
I love
you.
It's good. Whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, macho man. Sacrifice yourself. You've had this dynamite strapped to your body this whole time, you fucking drama queen.
Yeah.
So ridiculous. Sorry, these are obviously major spoilers for if you haven't watched. Major spoilers for the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things. However, I was just really laughing because Hopper's character is built up throughout this entire series to be this savior, her father figure, the guy who's always, sacrificing himself for the greater good, and he always somehow skates out alive.
The lonely, selfish guy that turned into the loving father.
Yeah, he was the jerk policeman in town, and now he's Mr. Everything, Winona Ryder's boyfriend, etc. And I watch it and I don't believe anything he says anymore because of the Lily Allen stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
And it's so funny. I don't even care.
No.
He comes out, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker, like him.
I know.
But then I was talking to Sam, and because we were watching over Thanksgiving, and he was like, yeah, you're right. Because I said, why is he always doing something overly macho? It just seems like they give him the bro shit and the action stuff and beating up the guys and whatever.
Shooting guns.
He's always got something.
Yeah.
And so Sam was like, in season 4, it's kind of the same when he's in Russia and doing with the capture by the Russians or whatever. And then when I watched it again and he's got all this chip on his shoulder, the shaved head, everything about it. I'm like, something just tells me that some of this was his idea, and it's pissing me off. It's just pissing me off. So unfortunately, Hopper's dead to me. David Harbour is his name.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. It definitely does skew. I mean, when he was yelling at her, when they found each other in the Upside Down, and he was yelling at her, I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill this fucker. Stop talking to her like that.
Right? And for what are you? Yelling? I get you're scared father, whatever. But it's I don't know.
Have some trust and love. And I will say, as the episodes go on, obviously he starts to open up and they talk it out, whatever. Yeah.
You can let yourself get lost, but in the back of my head, I'm always thinking Pussy Palace. Pussy Palace.
Yeah, legit.
Thought it was a dojo.
No. Sex toys, butt plugs, lube inside. Yeah, so I don't know. That definitely was a big,
so fucking broken.
Yeah,
fucking love.
That definitely was a big elephant in the room with him.
Yeah.
But besides that, I actually really, really thoroughly enjoyed these first 4 episodes.
Me too, big time.
I thought they were really good. I thought they were funny. I think all the characters are great. There's really not one character that I don't like.
I didn't like
the
Derek at first, the kid, the fat kid, the annoying kid. But then they obviously switched up his
Yeah,
character
he's
immediately. And then I
funny.
loved him. Then I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, you're so funny.
Dipshit Derek.
Dipshit Derek, yes. As soon as he came on screen, though, I think his first line was literally like, suck a fat fart. And I was like, Gia's going to love this. Did you?
Yeah, of course. He was cracking me up. He was
so
so
funny. I
funny.
was like, oh, Gia's going to pee her pants.
Oh, yeah. He was the star of the show for me, for sure, by far. And you know who I really was surprisingly the star of the show for me, too? Two people, actually. Maya Hawke and Will Byers. I'm forgetting his real name.
Noah Schnapp.
Yeah.
Could not agree more.
Yeah.
Noah Schnapp.
He put his bussy into that.
He put his whole bussy.
Yeah.
And he, by the way, I've been saying this. I said this on, I did a little recap of Stranger Things, the first 4 episodes, and also Zootopia 2, which I saw this weekend. I said it earlier on the PBS show. That is Jeff Delo's movie show.
Yes.
PBS. What is it
called?
called?
I thought it was...
No, they renamed it.
I know. PB...
Oh
my God. It's going to annoy me as fuck.
They're going to kill me because they invited me on the show. Project Big Screen.
Project Big Screen.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Project Big Screen. But we had a very long episode breaking down the show and movies and whatever. But I said on that show that Will Byers or Noah Schnapp, whoever you want to say, him as his character or him as a person, took a look at Daniel Radcliffe and Harry Potter and said, I want that haircut and I'm going to act exactly like this.
I got an edit on my For You page that was like the parallels between...
It's the same thing. It's the exact... From the second the show started and he was kind of getting a little weird, he had like the back of his neck was prickling. I said, oh, it's Voldemort.
And the Tom Riddle and Henry Cleat of it all, whatever the fuck is that name?
Creel. It is...
Henry Cleat.
Henry Cleat. Henry Sheesh.
Whoops.
Henry Sheesh. There you are.
Yes, there's so many different parallels between the two.
It's
that
really
I was like, whoa.
Not only is like Vecna's in his head and he's in Vecna's head just like Voldemort. He's using him to track.
Yes.
He's getting powers. He's got this. He's got that. I mean, the parallels are. It's not even parallels. It's almost an homage. And
yeah.
I need. What are they? Duffy Brothers.
Duffy Brothers.
I need the Duffy Brothers to admit to that.
Right.
Because otherwise,
give
I'm gonna
credit
have a problem.
where credit is due.
You gotta give credit where credit is due. Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2 is what we're watching. But in that same tone, I'm loving it because I love that story. Yeah. I like that. I like the way it's going, and I like that they seem to be, kind of going towards wrapping it up where like Will is possibly a big part of saving everybody.
He's definitely going to be
whatever.
Yeah, with the last episode, the ending, I was like, what?
Yes, which was like, so good.
And you know what somebody pointed out that I didn't realize? Will does this, like Vecna. Elle does this.
You're right, because he's lifting it up. Yeah,
because he's like part of Vecna, so he does his power like that.
Oh, good spot.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Very
and
cool.
also something that I've been seeing a lot on TikTok, my For You page, is I guess the play that was in London.
Yes, which
is
was hard
all
to
about is all about Henry and
yes.
and like how it came to be.
Yep.
And apparently there's like a lot of important tidbits in the play that connect to the show, but a lot of people are like, no one really got to see the play because it was in London. Like
it was in London, and I also think that it was like a limited time. Hard to get tickets because I saw other people talking about it. Being like that show was like impossible to even.
There's
get
like
into.
A lot of connections about, and I do wonder if they're going to explain that in the show later on. Because, a lot of people don't see, a lot of people, like, I was very confused as to, like, why the cave, like, why are they in this, like, what looked like Nevada. And then I found out in the play that he grew up in Nevada and then moved to Hawkins and blah, blah, blah. And so.
Which is all important stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of little tidbits that you kind of don't figure out. Oh, so, and, like, Dr. Brenner's dad is, like, the whole reason why this whole thing went down. So like Dr. Brenner is like,
we knew that, right?
Yeah.
Did we know that already?
I don't think we knew that it was his dad that like started the whole thing, because his dad like went on to this trip and like went into like Dimension X.
Oh God,
it's this whole thing.
This is all from the play.
Yeah.
Wow. What the hell? We're missing a lot of info.
And then Dr. Brenner was inspired by his dad. His dad was the only person to survive this trip that they tried to take.
Wow.
And that's what got him to open the Hawkins thing, the Hawkins lab.
Got it.
Yeah.
So maybe were they intentionally making this play difficult to see so people couldn't spoil? Like,
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm just very curious to see how they're gonna tell, like, I really hope that they, like, include those tidbits.
Oh, they better.
I feel like
that information.
They will.
I saw a quote, again, I did zero research to see if it was real or not, but I do think that it was. Jamie Campbell Bower apparently cried during the play.
Oh.
And saw it, like, knowing what was coming, like knowing about his role as like Henry and
right.
Vecna and whatever, and apparently made him very emotional, like seeing it played out on stage, like being abused by his mother.
Yeah,
or
so like the whole thing is like Henry really tried to be good.
Yeah.
And he was taken over by the Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
Mind Flayer.
Mind Flayer, yeah.
And basically he was like fighting in between being like good and bad, and then I forget. Something happens.
I feel like I think it's either the bad just takes
the
over.
The abuse from Brenner or something of that nature. He was getting some sort of abuse that just clicked it, and that's when he killed his family.
Got it.
And he just let the Mind Flayer just take over.
Yep.
So that was like
terrible.
a big part. Is like he like really tried to not be bad until like the last moment.
It seems to me, and maybe it's the Jamie Campbell Bower of it all, because he's so cute and handsome, and I love him so much.
Yeah.
Like, so much. I want him on the screen the whole time. That's making me feel like there's more to Vecna's story, and that I like, want there to be like a resolution for Vecna, the person.
Yeah, like what
for Henry?
What is that outfit that he's wearing? Do we know what that outfit? When he's like wearing the glasses.
When he's Henry?
Yeah.
I think it's just
that
of
should
the
be like
time.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
He's wearing like his father's clothes.
Right. Okay,
and
that makes
of
sense.
that time, he would have been a kid
when he's dressed up as Mr. What's It.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been like the 50s.
Right.
Right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense.
It's the 80s technically.
Yeah.
He was young. Yeah. So I assume it's like his father's clothes.
Yeah.
And I love the parallels between, they've got the Wrinkle in Time thing going. And also when, again, these are major spoilers. I know you guys you're this far in, you should know. But when Holly gets captured and she is in the house and she literally puts on what an opening.
Holy crap.
But when she literally puts on the Alice in Wonderland dress, like,
you
know what I mean? Like and she's down the rabbit hole, she's in the memory, whatever. And the Sadie Sink of it all.
Also, when she's like getting ready to go out on the adventure, when she gets the letter, she opens the thing and like one of the eye things, she like that was Henry's in the play.
Yeah.
And that's like an Easter egg. Yeah.
I wish we saw this play.
I know, me too.
Damn.
Also, that episode 2, the opening scene.
Yeah.
Jaw dropping. The mom.
We're talking about the
when the Demogorgon comes to
the Wheeler's house.
The Wheelers.
Yep.
And Mrs. Wheeler just takes the fucking wine bottle. I love that.
I
love that they did that.
I loved that she was hammered drunk.
Yeah. And she was going to do anything to protect her child. Mm-hmm. And I love that.
Holding her under the water like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Great.
That was an amazing
acting.
Performance.
Excellent.
Amazing performance.
Did you see that the clip of them filming that scene? Or it was like maybe right before or right after of them
like in the bubbles?
Yes.
Yeah.
But like in that like clear, so what they did is they had like a clear tank and they were up against that being filmed, and then that's how they made it work. Because I was wondering how that was shot.
Me too, yeah.
And because they were underwater, obviously. So wow.
It was incredible, really incredible. And I think I would assume the Duffer Brothers said that like in this part or in these 4 episodes, it was like the most gory death ever. Or death. Or she didn't die though, so maybe it wasn't that.
No,
but they're like
it
most
was.
gory.
It was the guy with the through his eyeballs.
Okay, that's what I
don't know if, but they had said,
because the mom got fucked up, and I was like, damn. But yeah, that was when Vecna put his hands through that guy's head,
and it's like he like almost scooped up the back of his head and put his nails through his eyeballs.
Disgusting.
And they really showed it for like a while. I'm not a gore person.
Neither am I. I hate gore.
I love scary. Mystery, whatever. I don't
blood.
like gore.
I hate guts.
Yeah, I hate guts.
Oh,
hate guts.
Gross.
Blech, I don't like to see intestines.
Me neither. No.
Blah, blah, blah.
Gross.
But I didn't realize that statement applied to the first 4. I thought that he was saying that this season has like the most gory death.
Oh, okay.
But that would make sense if it was that one.
Yeah,
I can't imagine something more gory than that. It was really graphic.
I have
fucking gross.
I have one theory.
Yeah.
Well, actually 2 theories.
That Will is gay.
Well, Will is gay.
That's everyone's theory.
But here's the thing: is that I think it's established that he's gay.
No, he's definitely gay.
Yeah.
But that's everybody's.
But
like,
everybody,
Will and Mike, That's the major.
Is it bad for me to say that I don't want them to be together?
I don't want that either. I want them to be friends.
Yeah.
I want them to be his best childhood friend.
Yeah, I know. And
people want to ship so bad, but you forget about the importance of real friendships that don't have sexual undertones.
Yes.
It's very
important. And I
important.
feel like Mike has been nothing to him but a very good friend.
Yes.
And I don't know, I just have never felt like there was any tension between them.
Agreed.
From Will's side, sure, but never felt it from Mike's side. Agreed. So I don't know how I feel about that, if that will come to fruition in the next part. Mm-hmm. That's one of the theories that I was going to talk about. The next one is I think that, unfortunately, I'm forgetting Maya Hawke's character right now.
Maya Hawke's
Trudy?
Robin. Mm-hmm.
Trudy. Robin.
She looks like a Trudy.
I fear Robin's going to die.
I worry about Robin too.
Yeah.
Because she's getting a lot of airtime.
She's getting a lot of screen time.
No one's getting more airtime than her.
A lot.
A
She's having this great moment with Will where she's like helping him find himself. She's giving this great advice.
She's sweet to the kids.
Yes. She's, the whistleblower on the radio.
Yep.
I fear it's going to be a heart-wrenching death for Robin.
It does feel like Robin's fate is secured.
Yeah.
I saw similar theories online, people talking about how they kind of always show Robin in the direct light and not everybody else.
Interesting.
There's certain scenes where I went back and was rewatching to kind of pick up on some of those things, and I wasn't really noticing, but I was in and out. It's really hard for me to just sit and focus on anything these days, but I think that would be almost the only death that really makes sense. Like, it could be Hopper, sure, but I think Robin is ingrained enough in the group now.
Yeah.
She is helpful to everyone.
Yeah.
She's even got her thing with
She's
Nancy.
had a really good character arc.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she's just, it does feel like
and you know what also?
Your time is coming.
With that cutie girl that she's like seeing, I forgot her name, the girl that she's like seeing.
Yeah. I almost said Barb. It's not Barb.
Yeah, it's not Barb, but both redhead.
Both redhead, yeah.
But she keeps being like, I have to cancel this date. I have to reschedule this date. Like,
I've been promising to take her to this,
I can
and
see
I can't
her
take
last
her.
line being like, and tell Judy I can't go on the date.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tell Judy I'm not going to make it to dinner or
to
something.
Enzo's.
Yeah,
you know
whatever
what I mean?
that nice restaurant or whatever.
Yeah, like I could
Enzo's.
unfortunately see that happening.
I could too.
Even though I really don't want her to die.
But it would be.
Because I think
Steve
is too obvious.
Steve is too obvious, and he's too he's not the center focus this season right now. Like, he and Jonathan, honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if it was Jonathan.
Me neither. I don't like this
I hate
big
that
dick
shit.
contest that they've been having.
Hate it. But for some reason, Jonathan's pissing me off more than Steve.
Yeah. Well, because it's like, Jonathan, she likes you and she showed that since day one. Like, why are you being so insecure and weird?
I
know. How about you just talk to her?
How about he's gonna propose to her?
Yeah.
What the hell?
What?
You guys haven't, and there's an engagement ring in there?
You haven't talked to each other in 4 episodes.
Right. Like, what are you talking about? She's busy. Her parents are. And how about the bad
And I
advice?
love her too. I love her being a boss ass bitch, like telling the doctor don't call me sweet. Like, I don't trust any doctor that calls me sweetheart.
Yeah, that's fucking right.
Yeah.
That reminded me of Honey. Anyone calls me sweetheart.
Yeah.
It was passive aggressive at the bar.
Yeah. I really think Nancy's had like one of the bigger. I really love Nancy too. She's awesome.
I said this on the Project Big Screen episode that Nancy, to me, I think has had the biggest growth throughout.
For sure.
Like, yeah, the kids, of course, they've grown up, they've gone through shit, whatever. But Nancy, the way that
like
she was in the beginning, she's like this meek little thing.
Yeah.
She's an 80s baby. People are pushing her around.
She's nerd.
Yeah, she's like kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Popular, whatever. Now she's been through some shit and she is done, and you can see it all over her face. You can see it in the way she carries herself. She's
confident in her decision making.
Yep. I
love
what I'm seeing from Nancy this
Me
season,
too.
because I really was never like a Nancy fan, which I think
she
would be strange, because you'd think we would be, but
she kind of she let everybody take the lead, and I feel like this season she's really taking the lead on like how we're gonna do things, how things are gonna go down, and I love that for her.
She says, "Sit down 6, a 10 is speaking."
Yeah.
You know that expression?
Yeah.
No, I think it's listen up. Listen up 5s. That's what it is.
Listen up 5s.
Listen up 5s. A 10 is speaking.
No, literally, when Nancy Wheeler talks, you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, she's really crushing it. Winona Ryder, of course, is great.
Yeah.
I loved it. There was a moment where Winona's outside. I forget her real name. Her name in the show. Joyce. And when
maybe that's where I got Trudy
she's
from.
out. Yeah, maybe she's out in like behind the barn where they're waiting for the Demogorgon, and she's like chiefing a cigarette. And Will comes out, and is like, "Thought you quit." She's like, "Quit what?" I'm like, that's Winona in her natural habitat, smoking a cigarette in the back, like being anti.
Yeah.
Like, that's
I also
the Winona
really loved that conversation between her and Will.
Me too.
When she was kind of like, you were gone for 8 hours and I couldn't find you, whatever. And Will was like, we all made mistakes, like, whatever. I thought that was a really good, like, mother-son conversation.
Absolutely.
Except I will say she kind of low-key forgets about Jonathan.
She always forgets about Jonathan. Well, Jonathan to me is like
she doesn't give a fuck about Jonathan.
He's a grown man. Like he's out of, I don't know. In my head, he's completely self-sufficient. But she's right. I mean, Will at the time was what 11 years old. She said it's crazy. 11. Because Jonathan at least would have been like 15. So it's a little bit different. But I liked that moment too for the same reason. I thought that conversation was interesting. I also didn't realize that the night that Will had gone missing, that Winona, or I forgot, I should say, came home from work, didn't check on him, was home all night long, drinking, watching TV, carrying on, whatever, and then didn't notice till morning. That is pretty fucking crazy.
It's crazy.
She's right about that. That was one. But two, when they had an argument in the car, Will and Joyce, and when Robin was in the back as well, and Will had to like bitch out Winona a little bit. Sorry, I keep fucking up their names. Whatever. He's bitching her out, being like, you got to trust me. And he has his moment of I'm not a kid anymore, kind of. I love that he then later apologized to her very sincerely about how he spoke to her. Yeah. And then they had that conversation that was just so like full of love, honest, of course, and honesty and whatever. And I really, really loved that he apologized, because I think that in that moment, I was so on his side when he was like yelling at her, because I was like, for real, lay off. Like he's been in this, like he knows what's going on. Like you have to trust him. He's not a little kid. But you know, you hate to see from the outside people yelling at their moms.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like because you know, like you've been in that place where you yell at your mom and you
then
think
you feel
that it's
instantly awful.
Of course. Yeah. Because it's like, you know, you're kind of right, but you didn't have to say it like that.
Totally.
You know, and so I appreciate that he did that. I thought that was kind of like a good you know, like a good lesson. Like if kids are watching, I think it's good, you know,
I agree.
Which is nice. But yeah, it's been tremendous. I'm very excited. The Sadie Sink of it all. That was some fun stuff.
I really loved the end of the what was that, the third episode? Yeah. I was like, oh,
the third was like all her.
Yeah, she looked really. When I was like, oh my gosh, she looks like she's like a troll under the bridge.
Literally, yes. Like she's covered in dirt.
And like yeah. And I was like, how'd she get all that stuff? Like if she was just living in the cage.
I guess through memories.
Yeah, it made me so sad when she like almost got out.
I know.
And I love that the cutie boy,
Lucas.
like Lucas still loves her so much. He's so sweet.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think that they are.
I cannot wait to see them reunite.
I know. And it has to happen. And that's the thing too, is like they're not going to kill off Sadie Sink because she's already, you know,
no way.
It's like she's already in a coma. To kill her now, it's like, oh well, she's in a coma. It has to be like a death. And I think you're right about Robin.
I think it's going to be Robin.
What if it's Joyce?
Yikes, that'll be awful.
That would shake the world.
Yeah, that would be
so horrible.
I think like any of the main characters, it'll be detrimental. Hopper, 11, Mike, Will, Lucas.
Hopper, take him. You mean David Harbour?
David Harbour, kill him.
No, for real though, Hopper is they edge you with his death in every
season.
Because
he's been dead to me every season. You know what I mean? Like he died in season 4. Everyone thought he was dead.
He died in season 3. He died in season 3.
And he
died in season 4. And he's like he's got to die in season 5 and then come back again.
Yeah, maybe they just let him live this time.
Yeah.
And give it to somebody else. But yeah, I do fear it's going to be a big death, and I feel like it's pointing towards Robin. But we'll have to see with the next couple episodes.
I'm excited. So the next one's come out December 25th, right?
Yeah.
And then it's 4 more?
I think so,
and then the finale standalone comes out on like New Year's Eve or something.
That's the stupidest fucking bullshit rollout ever. I hate this shit. Like, just put it all out. You know, either put one episode out at a time or put it all out at once. I don't like this separation. It just loses momentum for me.
So it's December 25th, chapter 5.
Yeah.
Wait, why is it not telling me? Hold on. Stranger Things season 5 rollout. Okay, so it's only 3 episodes on December 25th. So Volume 1 was 4 episodes, came out November 26th. Volume 2 is 3 episodes set for December 25th, and the final episode is scheduled for December 31st. So Christmas Eve.
Okay,
or New Year's Eve,
great.
I should say. So
annoying.
So I mean that's pretty annoying if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. You know, we'll crank out 3 episodes over Christmas, and then we'll see you in the new year.
For sure.
I guess. But
for sure.
Ultimately, we're in. So
yeah,
if you guys
very
in.
The last scene of episode 4 was incredible.
Yeah, it was.
With Will really coming into his power. It was sick.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see how that turns out. I'm excited for him and 11 to combine.
Me too.
Powers.
There are theories going around about, sorry, we can literally talk about this for days, but there are theories going around right now about the game, it's Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Yeah, D&D.
The D&D game, I guess there is something in the game that Eddie, Joseph Quinn's character, had been talking about, how like in order to defeat the power or something, you need 12 of whatever. And so when at the end, 11
and then they need 12
8,
kids.
and then it's like there's something to do with maybe it's they have to reach 20. I think it's they have to reach 20.
Okay.
So it's like we've got 11 and 8, and then like Will is the
that
one,
extra one,
or Vecna's the one. But they're not sure exactly. But I saw some theory with that because she does find behind, hiding in the Upside Down. Which how about the government just having a whole fucking workshop in the Upside Down?
Yeah,
we're just in the Upside Down now when we feel like it.
I know,
we're living down here.
I didn't really understand how that works.
It's psychotic.
But
But yeah, so there's something about that.
And also they said that Vecna he needed 12 kids, and they're like, why 12? And they were like, oh well, that we'll have to. We don't know.
There's something.
So
there's
something
to do with all of it.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to find out.
Me too.
All right, let's wrap it up. Long episode today.
Woo!
Hope you guys have enjoyed. Please remember to call and leave us your voicemails for Thursday's episode. Whatever you want it to be about. You can go back as far back as Dancing with the Stars. It could be as recent as Stranger Things.
Yep.
So feel free to give a call at
347-450-0723. 347-450-0723.
Give us a call. Leave a voicemail there. Text the number if you're feeling shy or if you're just on the go. Save it into your phones. You can text us whenever you want. And also feel free to DM us on Instagram and keep an eye out for our rapid fire questions. We record Wednesday afternoons, so make sure you get it in before then.
Yep.
But until Thursday.
And happy birthday, Kelly!
Yay! Happy birthday to me.
Everybody say happy birthday to Kelly.
Yay.